Saturday. Hey, Sean. Hi, Shauna. Yes, y'all. What is going on? Happy Saturday to you all. Welcome in. You all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Do me a favor as you're coming in, hit like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. What's going on, everybody? We are pushing through. It is August 15th. It is the 15th day of the the new beginning month. I had to think about it for a minute. How are y'all doing this evening? Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. Let's see. Stephanie was in the building. Hey, Stephanie. Welcome in. Sabrina was here early. She said, I'm actually early. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Mods. Hey, chat. Hey, Ro. Hey. She said, I'm early, y'all. SoCal, Leah Marie, your music makes me want to praise God and open a bottle of Crown Apple at the same time. Cannot we? Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Oh my God, SoCal. What is wrong with you? Why are you like this? That is so. Listen, jamming. Do you hear me? That song that I played for you is off the Truth Is album with Leah Marie. And when I tell you I love it, I love that song. I'm trying to move my battery out the way, y'all. I just be chilling. Y'all, what is going on? Happy Saturday to everyone. I'm so glad you all made it in. Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Oh my gosh. Listen, do you hear me? Leah can go. Okay. Leah can sing for sure. Sabrina girl. That's a good cocktail. Listen, I know. I know who you telling. SoCal, so crazy. Jay Tuttle, what's going on? Good evening. What up, though? What's going on, everybody? Um, Nicole, how are the twins? Is everyone, moved in and has school started yet? I just wanted to check in on you. How's everybody doing? Um, that's SoCal like that took me out. That is hilarious. Y'all do me a favor again, please. Like, share, subscribe. Nicole said, Nicole. Hugs, everyone. I miss y'all. I'll be back full time soon. Listen, we here, honey. We here. I totally get it. I totally get it. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. You got to, things are the things. I totally get it. I totally understand. We are at day 15 of this 31-day challenge for myself. Hey, Nicola. Have you recovered from dust, dirt, and dreams yet? That is so funny. Good. That is so good. I'm so glad. I'm so proud of them. And I'm so proud of you and your husband and what y'all doing with the kids. That is amazing. That is good. Nicola in the building. What is going on, honey? Sean, you had a good live earlier. That was a very good live. Um, with everything that you're talking about. Yes. Um, what else? If you would like to support the channel, y'all listen. I'm working on some things. I'm excited. I just had a phone call with my guest, that I had reached out to by faith to interview. And he said, yes, I'm excited about that. And so, yeah, if you would like to support the channel, we are definitely going up, going higher, upgrading, all the good stuff. So if you would like to support the channel, here's one way. And this is my tip jar with PayPal. So you just, if you're watching via any other screen other than your phone, you can just simply scan the QR code and it will take you straight to my PayPal to be able to put a little tip in tip jar if you appreciate the platform or if you enjoy the content. You can do that, as well as um, Zelle. So as well as Zelle, if you are comfortable with utilizing Zelle, it is I am Courtney Phillips TV at gmail.com for the Zelle. You said Sean went around at a Marvin today. I heard all about it. I heard all about it. Good evening, Mark. Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, so those are the ways to support the channel. There's so many things that I am trying to do, and as I've expressed before, this started out as a hobby, and then just being on this 31-day challenge, just in it's only been 15 days, and just in this 15 days it has shifted some things for me in regards to this platform. And so your support will be greatly appreciated as I try to forge ahead in this new experience called YouTube. And I think this is going to be good. I'm excited about my own future. I'm excited about my future, and I'm excited about yours too. So yeah, so if you feel like supporting, that's one way to do it as well. I want to thank everyone that supports via Zelle. I have people that support via Zelle, and I see your gifts of support, and I am so greatly appreciative of that. If you are, I want to extend this. If you are in the Houston area, um there is an event, a ladies event that Erica, she is normally in the chat sometimes, will be putting on next Saturday. So she's about to close up the registration. If you're interested in that, just let me know in the chat. I'll send you the information. But it's a hat event that she does either quarterly or monthly, something like that. But I'm excited. I got my confirmation, so I will be in attendance there. So shouts out to Erica. So if you're interested and you're in the Houston area, just let me know. You have a little bit of time to register and get in there. Mark says Sean didn't get her hot dog. It's a shame and a disgrace. Or hard hat. She didn't get a hard hat. She didn't get a hot dog, from my understanding. Nicola said, Mark, I'm still hot about it. All right. Uh so yeah. So that's that on that. What else is going on? How are you all feeling? How was your Saturday? How has your Saturday been? I know for me, I did a little running around for my mom and for my girls. You know, everybody gonna run me. So I did that. Um and I will be honest. Um I'll be honest. And this is so crazy because the inspiration for the day is actually in alignment with what I have going on, right? So I'll be honest and say that Sean, if you want to come up and talk about it, I know you probably gonna talk about it tomorrow. You gonna talk about it in your members only. I don't know if you want to come up and talk about your eventful day or not. Please let me know. I'll drop the link and we can definitely chat it up about that, because I think I may have some questions if you would like to. If you feel like you're gonna talk about it tomorrow, I know you're gonna talk about it in members only, and we don't have to, but just let me know. And I'll drop the link because it's this Saturday Night Live. We here, so um so yeah, so I have been. Okay, you're in Jacksonville. Okay, beautiful weather. Okay, sure. Okay, so I dropped the link. uh so but let me go over the challenge stuff and do the challenge check-in, and then we can get that thing going. um I've been tired. I'll be very honest with you. I've been tired. And I don't like to really come out and say things like that, only because I get tired of hearing other people say it. But you know what? In actuality, it could be my iron is low. I probably need to go get an iron infusion or take some iron pills or do something with my iron. I really feel like it's that coupled with um sometimes when you go through things, honey, you just want to sleep that thing off. You want to sleep it off till times get better. But so the inspiration for today for the challenge for day 15 is rest and reset. I said, wow. Now, mind you, I in preparation for this 31-day challenge, in preparation for it, I had to map out, what I was gonna do to really make sure that I, set myself up for success. And so in doing so, I had already listed, had listed inspiration for each day. And of course I forgot. So um which is I just had iron infusion. Go get it done. Listen, I know I'm low to the ground because the way I be dragging and be so tired, I know I'm low to the ground, and that's very common in Black women too. I've been super tired lately too. All right, Mark, go get you some iron too, or some vitamins or something. We gotta get it together. But rest and reset, recovery is part of growth. Recovery is part of growth. We are just going through this thing called life. We're going through our many different experiences that we have going on. We may have some challenges that we have faced, and we're just drudging along because we got to keep going because life doesn't stop. Bills don't stop. Life don't stop. If you have kids, kids don't stop. If you have a spouse, spouse don't stop. None of these things stop when we're under pressure. None of these things stop when we have challenges that we're facing, right? So we're going along, but in the midst of going along, sometimes we have to stop and rest. Rest is a fight. Rest is fighting back. Did you know that? When we rest, we're actually fighting back. Rest doesn't mean you're giving in. See, sometimes people think that just because you say you're tired or just because you rest, that that's a sign of weakness, when in fact, that's a sign of strength. Your resting is helping you to reset. Your resting is saying, you know what? I'm trusting God for those that are believers. I'm trusting God in the midst of whatever it is I'm going on, that I have going on. And while I'm resting, I'm trusting that He will download to me the next steps, the instructions, what I need to do. It's mandatory. Rest and reset is mandatory sometimes. It's okay to sleep. It's okay to sleep, but sometimes we feel like when we're going through struggle or when we're going through, a hard time or a hardship, we feel like that's the time when we need to work the hardest, when in fact that's not necessarily true. Yeah, Mark said sleep is medicine. It really is. Nicola said the Bible tells us to rest. Absolutely. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I'll give you rest. That's good. Come on, Cola, know the word now. Hey, Pray Era, good evening to you. Welcome in. So yeah, so oftentimes we feel like, okay, if we've lost something, we feel like, okay, I got to go out here, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, and all of a sudden we get busy, and that's the opportune time to stop, take a break, take a breather, take a minute, rest, reset yourself, retool if you have to, so you can get back in this thing called life. It's okay to rest. I want to tell somebody that it's okay to rest, but don't sleep too long now. Don't sleep too long, but it's okay to rest. Let me drop this link. So I just wanted to encourage you. So for those of you that may not know, we are in 31. This is the 31-day challenge. So for me, the 31-day challenge has been consistency on YouTube. Thus far, I've been going live every day and checking in with the community. Time will pass by and you won't realize it. That part. And I think that's the reason why people have a hard time resting right there. That's good, Sean. Nicole said, me right now, my body shut down for 24 hours last week. Listen, your body will force you to rest, won't it? Your body will force you to rest. Hey, Stephanie. So yeah, so it's important. And sometimes we feel our body needing that rest also. And when we feel it, it's okay to say, you know what, I can't do this right now. I may have to tell somebody no, or I may not be able to commit to this. I gotta I gotta take a pause for the cause and rest. So yeah, and in that process of resting, hey Kellogg, in that process of resting, sometimes we have to re-strategize or retool. Sometimes we have to say, okay, this right here didn't work. Let me try this right here. Sometimes in your rest, you will get a download of instruction sometimes. So yeah, y'all. So that's the instruction, or that's the inspiration for today, is rest and reset. It is okay to rest in the middle of chaos. It's okay to rest in the middle of confusion. It's okay. Sometimes you just got to go to sleep. If you tired, be quiet and go to sleep, is what the song said. That's what the song said. Those from Atlanta know the song I'm talking about. Your body will speak to you. Absolutely. Your body will definitely speak to you. Also, you have to thank you, Nicola. You also have to make sure your blood work is up to snuff. In other words, like for instance, I know I have had challenges with iron. So I know, okay, yes, not only do I need to rest and reset, but I just know, I can feel it in my bones that that iron is down and out. That iron is probably non-existent. Okay. I probably got a little pinch in there, and I really need to go and get my life, okay, on these people, get the little tube action going on with the iron. So that's another thing too. We got to keep up with our bodies. We got to keep up with it, because the last thing you want to do is really get knocked down so bad that you really have to force into reset. Okay. So I'll definitely do that is as well. Yes, rest is definitely faith. And Anthony, you absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Cause when your mind says, you know what, I wanna, I need to do that. Your mind wanna do all that, but when you shut it down, okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Am I back? I know my computer being wonky. So there is that. Hey, Shardy Shard. Welcome in. Okay, let me drop this link for Sean so we can get to the things of the things, honey, because we need to hear about the tea. We need to hear about the tea. And also this Saturday Night Live. So if anybody want to come up and add their little 2 cents, whatever the case may be. Prayera said there is a young lady who recently had a baby. She is a new anchor and fell asleep. I saw that. She fell asleep on the job. She was interviewed by Ali G with her husband on the Today Show, Ali G. And recently, after having her second child, I saw that. I saw that. Take iron pills and vitamin C. Listen, I know, girl. The only dilemma with those iron pills, and that's why I normally have to, go do the infusions, is because, honey, the iron pills really upset my stomach. Really upset my stomach. So I may give it another go though. But yeah, Pray Era, I saw that and I felt so bad. I'm like, man, she's a new mom. She's working. She's a wife. Like, it be so much sometimes. Eat something with it. Um, okay. I may give it another go, but I've been at this party. I've been at this for quite some time, Sabrina. But I'll give it another run. I'll give it another try. I got plenty in there. I give it another try, and we'll see what they do. But it normally doesn't be like, ugh, normally doesn't agree with me. Sean, I drop the link whenever you ready. Come up, or if anybody else want to come up. while I'm waiting on Sean to come up, I want to briefly talk about this. So I was going to do a reaction video about this, but I decided not to because was long, and I was like, I didn't even sit through it for 2 hours. But let's talk about before I talk about this. Um, let's talk about what we already know. Karn has turned himself in. There is that. Uh, Sabrina said I had to be put on hormone pills to get my iron levels up. And I hate taking them, but it's needed. I never heard of that. Hormone pills to get your iron up. Wow. Okay. I may need to do a little something special. Shauna, look, I ain't even asked you for no thumbs up or neck. Cola. All right. All right. It's about to be down. Okay. It's Saturday Night Live, y'all. Shauna, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Cola, can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right.
Hey, Colin.
I'm just, Sean. Well, first of all, giving honor to God, who's the head of my life, to all the saints and friends, to my pastor, Courtney D. Phillips, and to my Archbishop Sean Talk Show.
You
I'm
know
just
what?
y'all don't know what my Archbishop went through today. She went around there to first of all, I think it was a setup, Sean, because the devil knows what's going on in your life. He knows what the calling is on your life. So I think it was a setup for you go around there. She did not have. First of all, Sean's going. I'm getting ahead of myself, but Sean
Yeah.
said it was from 11 to 4. She got that too. But Sean, I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you talk, and I'm gonna come back to defend my Archbishop. Okay.
Well, first of all, hold on. Before we talk about that, we have to briefly touch on the elephant in the room, which is Karn,
Oh,
your other pastor. See, you
yes,
ain't give
yes,
honor to your
yes,
pastor
yes.
like how you supposed to because you in the
Mhm.
watch care. So you care to share about anything about that? We already know he turned himself in. What you got,
So,
Cole?
okay, I wanted to ask who was that was violently interceding on the
Let me.
behalf of
I'm
people?
gonna look for the video while you talking.
Yes,
Yeah.
because at first I said, okay, it's
She's
not
so
Kayla. I know
violent.
how Kayla look. I don't know who
Yeah.
this young lady was, but she is like the little bangs in the front. Maybe she just got a fresh silk press because she wanted us to see them bangs. Them bangs was just whoop,
Shut
whoop,
up.
whoop. Them bangs was moving, and she was like, because nothing should come against my man of God, and shut up, and she said there would be a earthquake on the earth before my man of God, my prophet, goes to jail. Like she was going in.
She
So
was.
her name is Tierra,
Okay.
and that's the young lady that had the testimony about uh being a
The thing,
Oh,
working in the strip club and being I'm about to say
a
that.
worker.
Yes, thank you. And so I'm looking for the clip really
because that clip
fast.
is gonna bless you.
Dang it. Come
It's gonna
on.
bless you real good.
Well, listen,
Hmm.
and I was thinking this earlier because I don't, because somebody put up something. I might have to remove him from my whole just everything because
Ooh.
Mr. Impact. It
Well,
Okay.
you said you don't like him.
um the question was posed, does because he went, does that mean he's a false prophet? It doesn't. Like,
I did hear him say that.
we have to be careful of some of the things that we say. Just
Yes.
because we say something or someone prophesies to us or anything of that nature, it does not mean that it's going to happen today, tomorrow, in 24 hours, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. And just because we have the faith that God will, and he doesn't do it the way that we expect it or the way that we want, does not mean that God is not working, has not worked.
That's right.
It does not mean that.
Right.
We have to stop putting what we want and how we want things to go on God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know.
I agree with that.
I still feel sorry for him.
For sure.
Karn is not a false prophet. I think he was just activating his faith.
Come on, activate.
No, yes. So he was just speaking those things that are not as though they were, and it just in this particular case, it didn't work like he thought it was gonna work. But who's to say?
And we still don't know.
And we still don't know, because what threw me when we was on your live earlier, what was confusing to me, because he said he was going to be there Sunday and Wednesday, per what William said. So I was like, okay, so
that's what was posted.
Are we doing some kind of like work program? Like, are you doing 2 days on and 2 days, 3 days on and 3 days out, or?
This ain't the military diet.
Yeah, I ain't know.
Pastor Brown.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was just saying that for.
I'm thinking, and this is what I'm hoping. First of all, y'all are so hilarious. Courtney, are you okay? Is everything all right?
It was
cut it out.
We was concerned.
Shut up.
We was worried.
I ain't turned my plate down how I was supposed to. Nah. So I'm thinking. And it was us. I'm thinking, and this is what I hope. I'm thinking that they may allow him to go out to preach so that he can generate income and then have to go back in. I know they did that for Ty Tribbett.
Well, the income gonna go to them anyway, so.
So I'm hoping that's what the case is. But I found the clip. Give me 1 second, and I'll add it to the thing here. So this is Sister. Let me add it.
Hey, Pastor Brown.
Okay, this is Sister Tiara McNeely. Okay, this is her. Beautiful. She's gorgeous.
So she goes to KCC, right?
Yes, she is a member of KCC, and here is the clip.
Oof.
Press to be heard from KCC. God, in the name of Jesus, I don't ask you out of desperation. I already know. It's done. I already know it's done. I already know it's finished. I don't know about y'all's faith. But before they think to put any shackles on my prophet, may the earth quake. May a storm come. May the buildings and the foundations in the earth be destroyed. Hey, because you're not going to have my prophet. You're not going to have my leader. You're not going to have my prophet. You can't have my leader. You can't have my prophet. You can't have my leader. Oh, Shania. Mandio. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, Nandia Saya, the best is yet to come. My pastor's story isn't finished. My prophet's story isn't over.
Come on.
Oh, Shania.
You gotta pray.
You know Courtney like all this kind of carrying on. This is why they put Ellen.
Oh, I don't know about you, but what I've seen God do through my prophet, I need him. I need God. I believe God. I need God. I believe God. KCC, come on. More Grace Nation. We believe God.
Come on, more Grace Nation. Stand up. Come on.
Come on. If this was your son, if this was your daughter, if this was your leader, How would you pray? How would you decree? How would you declare? Knowing you've already got the victory. Knowing that the devil is already defeated. Knowing that the devil is a loser. Knowing that the battle is won. Oh, Shandia Bahaya.
She need to be
thank
over
God.
intercessory prayer.
Put her up to
For
pray.
your blood.
Mark
All I
said,
ask,
get in
Lord, is
the
this
get in the
request to be
closet
heard from KCC.
and shut the door. That's what Mark said. But first of all, let me tell you something.
Oh Lord.
Where she find this music from? Because if I had this music, I'd probably be praying like that too.
So
That music will push you a little bit.
I know, but y'all, is she crazy? Y'all know William say that all Pentecostals are little toots in the head.
You know what?
So, cause what is her back? Cause she just got there, right? Like,
Yeah.
she kind of knew. So, what old folks say, she very zealous.
She still got milk behind the ear.
Yeah. So,
well, look, Uncle Paul said, well, they did have a major earthquake today. Uncle Paul, that's what I said too. Overseas, wasn't it? It was an earthquake somewhere. God, don't do that, girl.
Sean
like
say
that.
if it ain't in the States, it don't count.
Delson said I can find them. If it's not in the States, it don't count.
So
She
We're
was
not doing
specific.
that. She said the jail was gonna shake. She was talking about here. We ain't talking about no.
So she doing like Paula
She said
White
the earth.
and the African angels. I see African angels and
Listen.
African angels.
Listen, Delson said I can find that music on YouTube Music. Okay, so I need to type prayer warrior music.
Yeah.
Because baby, some of them Indonesians caught a stray because of her. Sabrina, log out, Sabrina.
Listen.
Log out, Sabrina.
I love her face. You know what my problem?
Do y'all think it was faith or was just a little piece of attention in there?
No. I
She
think
wanted it to go viral like her pastor.
no. I think she really has the faith. I think she really was praying. And the problem,
Now
I'm not
let's
going to
go
say
back
the
to her
problem.
TikTok page. Let's look at her history. See,
Oh,
you have to
hold on.
follow behavior. You have to follow
Okay, let me pull
patterns.
it up.
Well, we know what her.
Pattern on there. It seemed like she was doing a lot of
attention pattern.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Nicole,
like she
you
doing a
are
lot of
hilarious.
shouting, a lot of.
No, I think that
like
was
she
just
following
them.
Hold on, let me
Kayla
pull it up.
blueprint. Then Kayla stopped and she picked up what Kayla left out.
I think that's all of
because
them.
y'all be bullying.
No, I just really think that that's all of them. I don't think that that's just her. You seen the lady the other Sunday was running around with the yellow on.
Delson, she was in her flush.
I know the twerking lady pray like that too. You could tell by the way her.
Yeah.
She
That
pray
lady
like
was
that
not
too.
twerking. That's her culture.
That's
okay. Well, the lady that was culture dancing, you can tell that's the way that she prays. But I think my problem, I don't want to say problem. My concern is if they're needing him that much, if they are that like, can you survive in your while he's gone?
So her first moment was her testimony in the blue. We don't have to do that because in the blue she said that she was from a former lifestyle.
Yes.
We'll just say that. Then the white is she said who going to hell?
No, so this she's talking about Grace. So she had y'all want to watch a little bit of it or no?
Yeah, because it seemed like she been crazy. Let me see.
Someone else should be able to witness it, and if they can, then you probably want to speak in tongues.
That's not true. That's not true. No, sir. When you speak in tongues, the Bible say it's to edify
so she's a
your
Bible
spirit.
scholar now.
Yes, sir. We have,
Yeah, we done heard
and that's why we're able to share with you about it because we done heard about it, and then we found out the truth.
A lot of people say we don't. Do you understand what you're saying? No, we don't.
The Bible say it's to edify your spirit, man.
She said we. No, let's pause.
When the Bible was talking
Okay.
about when you interpret,
She
it's
said
to
she speak in tongues, and then they said, so you don't know what you're saying. She said we don't. So Brian Kahn don't even teach y'all that when you're speaking in tongues that you pray in the Holy Ghost and ask God for the interpretation. That's why old school, my grandmama them used to say, even when you're speaking in tongues, sometimes it's just for you, but all that
Change to J Twitter.
tongues like Brian didn't be doing, and it's no interpreter.
Well, no. So here's the thing. So when we speak in tongues, when we pray in our closet and we speak in tongues, we pray in the Holy Ghost. I'm not interpreting those tongues. That's a heavenly language. But the only time you need, right, that's for you. The only time you need an interpreter is when you standing before a congregation or you standing before people.
Brian Carn and this sweet baby here did today on TikTok.
Well, she has a fussing spirit like Carn.
Okay, so
look, J Twitter, she can speak in her tongue, can't it? Them tongues is violent, baby.
The body. It's to edify the body of Christ, which means all them people that's around and outside. And number two, when you prophesy and in the Holy Ghost and you speak in English, because it don't benefit no man if you speak prophesying to them in tongues and they can't understand what you're saying.
Exactly, I agree.
So when you prophesy, you speak to them in English. It say you speak to the unbeliever in your language. And not in the Holy Ghost, because they don't know nothing about Jesus. So why are you speaking to them? Talk to them. No, go to them, and the Lord will give you words to actually say in your native language to that person, or if you know another language to that person. And to have the evidence of speaking tongues. It said that's for the body. The Bible said that's for us that believe already, that have already received. So I could be sitting next to Sister Luke and say, she say it back and say it in her own language. And we just uplifting each other or uplifting ourselves together. Yeah, it's never, you're not going to hell. If you said you want.
Now, Nicola, Shatabahaya, Itabasi.
Idalamoshaya.
We did not uplift each other. We did not understand what each other was saying there.
Not at all.
We didn't uplift each other. But I understand what you're saying in theory.
So you don't think Mary and Martha did a shut up? They babies leak. So
yes, but they didn't do that. They didn't say Ita Shamahaya. Ikamabashi. Itabaso. Like, no. So I mean, I get it though. But I would like to have her on the show. I ain't even gonna hold you up.
I would too. I think she'd be. What Delson say?
Really? Delson said, question would be, what's the difference between a person that can cuss really good and a person that can speak in tongues that may not have the understanding or knowing of? Delson, what now?
Delson.
What?
Delson is a cuss. I love it.
Delson.
Delson said I can cuss you out his tongues and in the natural.
Delson.
It's a gift.
Hit the link, brother. But so yeah, okay. So we don't need to further.
Okay, so let's go to her next one. What her next one?
Okay, hold on. Let me see what she got.
Look at St. James over there.
Let's do her shorts.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Jesus. Sakata.
What is
The
this?
Hold on. What's going on? They full at work. They get full at work.
Oh, okay.
Nope, it's just her. It's
and
just her.
What was the car one?
Oh, okay. You said pause it.
What was the car one?
She's shouting at church at work and everything.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome back.
She went over to Sister Rachel's house to shout.
Welcome back.
Oh!
So Court, you think Tiara gonna be on start her church within the 9 months? Like
No, they not going to
You
wait.
think she gonna start her TikTok ministry?
No, they gonna wait patiently by the phone, like David Taylor's people. They gonna wait for him to get out. They gonna be sending their money to whatever it is that's gonna be up for them to send their money. They good. They not.
So what they gonna do? Because they usually have church Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have Tuesday and Wednesday, or is it Wednesday and Thursday?
He done set the
They have- they have-
clarion.
the week.
Yeah, so they do have a he does Bible studies sometimes in Jacksonville, but
Oh,
I
it's
don't
different
think he's gonna
location.
do that. So I think it's gonna be just no, I'm sorry. Scratch that. So he does Wednesday in Atlanta, Tuesday in Charlotte. Yeah. And then Sunday. And I think he's cut out Jacksonville.
Okay.
They gonna be on them clarion calls.
But let me say this. I believe honestly that she will have like a women's ministry or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I see that's
She
where
will-
she headed. That's
yeah.
where she's going. And
That's
the
the
thing
direction.
is,
I'm sorry, I'm
she gonna have a little following. I can see it. Like she
Yes.
she gonna get her old people from her old job. We'll say it like that. And
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Has she not did the prayer with the earthquakes and stuff? I
See,
might
they like all that
want to
kind of
go
carrying on.
with
They
you.
like all that.
Yeah,
I do.
but
I like some of that Karen. I do.
we
I do.
like the carrying on, but
Good to me.
the people are going to be listening to what she said. And
Yeah.
some people are going to feel like, okay, well, you said all of this, you did all of this, you ain't really got no power. Like it's a
But see, they
50-50
gonna twist it
thing.
around to say,
Ain't
like,
no
'cause
twist.
Brian is gonna. I'm telling you, Brian is gonna get in there, and whether he like, okay, he may not do all the 9 months. He may do 7. He may do 6 good behavior. However, they're gonna
I
spin
don't
it.
know. Bedtime is different.
Okay,
I have a
it ain't no
quick.
good behavior on that one. Okay.
Oh, you said there's no good behavior?
Oh, Sean said,
Bedtime? Mm-mm.
I have a quick question that's off the subject. Why is it that I can only have 5 people on? Sean, would you happen to know that?
It depends
I don't
on
know
which
that.
tier you're on.
It
No,
it depends
Courtney
on what
the
now?
highest one. She on the highest one.
No, I took myself off of that.
Oh.
Yeah, it depends on the tier.
Oh, okay. But Delson, there's the link right there if you wanted to
'Cause
come
I
up.
think it 10 and then 20 and yeah, it depends on which
How many do you get to have up?
5.
5. Oh, okay. Because I was trying to have like some of my stuff already in place, and so those utilize the screens, if you will, and then so yeah. But
Yeah.
what is that? Get Delson and his spooky voice.
We like that.
That's why the
Nope.
support is
saying, Sean?
important. No, I'll just say support is important.
Mhm.
We do these things out of our
Mhm.
time, our finances, and the more we do, the more is required. So we don't ask for support to go and buy food. I buy my food.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't ask for support to go to the lounge and have some drinks.
Come on.
We ask for support because it does cost to do StreamYard. It does cost for YouTube Premium. It does cost to buy mics and lights and things of that nature. And yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, your background is but it's like any business. You start from nothing.
That's
and
good.
then you build. The more your clientele support, the more you can do. You can change your store around. You can add mannequins. You can add this. You can
Yes.
add that. But
Y'all
those
see
things
Courtney Matt
come with.
lipstick? That's Red Fire number 43, baby. That is $20.
I
a stick.
cannot.
So that is part of the expenses. Like if Courtney come on and them lips ain't painted, I need somebody to drop $10, $20. And
Okay, listen.
Oh, you don't got in her Zelle right now. Come on, people of God. We know you got it. We know you got it.
Listen,
Come on.
these
Come on,
haircuts cost.
We need it.
I
even
said
do I
haircuts
need to speak in
cost.
tongues? Son of the most. Drop it.
That-
Drop it
Hold
right
on.
now. Yeah.
Listen,
Let me say this real quick, and then we can keep going here. And thank you, Sean, for interjecting that, because that's so true. Like, real talk, I am really working on some things behind the scenes. And I had a conversation today with a person that I will be interviewing, and it won't be like this. He said, if we're going to do it, we're going to go big or go home.
Right.
And so he said, are you willing? He said to me, are you willing to
your platform?
What happened?
That's Prophet Jordan coming on your platform. I feel it in the spirit.
No, but
oh no,
hey, you're welcome.
If it's Manasseh, I'm gonna
You're welcome.
scream. If it's Manasseh, I'm gonna scream. You know that's my bestie. That's my other bestie.
They're welcome. No, this is somebody else. But he said, are you willing to invest in yourself and, you know, to do things how you want it done? And so I was like, yeah, knees shaking, because it's like it's totally by faith. And so yeah, so that's where we are with it. So I'm like, and this is supposed to happen sooner than later. So things are coming up the pipe, and in doing that interview, when that happens, things are gonna change for my platform. So it's like, cameras, you got to invest in yourself. And so these things are not cheap, and it's coming at a inopportune time in my life, just to be honest about it.
Now,
so
what I see, I got to see if it's still, because they said it's Facebook Marketplace, right? And they say that's where all the things were, that I can go.
You know what?
Get some of 888. Now I don't know if you want it, because it may be Sean said she don't want nothing from over there because they may got a spirit on it. So, but I said we could just Clorox it down and get all the
Clorox it down.
Yeah,
Listen,
because that
I just said I don't want no underarm sweat. I don't want nobody's underboob sweat on me. I don't want nobody's thigh meat that's been rubbing.
You didn't want any of the African men.
I don't want any of that. No.
Let me tell you something. When he said that, though, that he was selling this stuff, I was like, I may need to go around there and get me a camera.
Listen, they said it was on Facebook Marketplace, and I was trying to figure out, but I didn't see. I don't know if it was like, I don't know, but I ain't.
You didn't see it?
I said, I don't know if I wasn't doing it right. I don't know. I don't think I.
Well, it's only what. Well, never mind.
Courtney, let be a teensy message. Let's go on Facebook.
I'm pulling it. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't pulling up Facebook. I was gonna actually pull up his.
He said it's on Facebook Marketplace. Let's see what's because I ain't seen that on there unless they don't bought it all.
I thought he said he posted it on his page.
He said it was on Facebook Marketplace, and he said he said I'm not shipping. He said it's only certain people that I'm shipping out to.
Yeah,
everybody else will have to come pick it up.
So yeah, that rules me out because I'm not there. I was looking for his thing that he was promoting it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. All right. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Something, because I don't see it either.
There you go.
He probably sold it off, but
this video right here.
Oh, wait a minute. Pause.
And there are a few of the items.
Is it Botox or is it arch? Like what?
He said that's natural. He said
that's a lie.
He said that's natural.
What is going on?
Listed alongside of this video. But there's still some items that you can only see when you go to Marketplace. So this is how you do it.
He did say Marketplace.
Instagram bio. And you read the instructions at the top. When you click the sell link, it's only going to show you one item. But then go to the seller's profile. You click there, you're able to see everything that we're adding right there. We are not shipping anything anywhere.
Okay.
Now, truth be told, there are a couple of people I know I am shipping some stuff to them that they wanted, but we can't do that for everybody. You just got to come to Atlanta, meet us. I think it's noon on this Saturday. And then there's going to be another day that is going to be updated under this post to let you know what days to meet in Atlanta to get the product that you desire.
So
if you see a product that you want, email Larry.
There was a link that you had to click
gmail.com, and they'll handle it there with the subject line.
Okay, because I don't know if he strike people. I don't know how that works. I'm new to this. So Larry, please. But
We
okay.
just trying to come buy some stuff. We don't mean no home. We were just trying to
Listen, because I need one of them
can buy some
cameras. That's
equipment.
all. Yeah. So, okay. So was anybody able to see anything?
No. I didn't know. Obviously, I think I was doing it wrong since it said he had to click sellers or something. So maybe I wasn't doing it right.
Oh, because that's what he said. It was Delson said there was a link that you had to click on. Okay. Well, so there's that. So
that was that. Okay. So
there's
Sean
that.
went around to Marvin. So Sean, we're gonna pass it off to you.
Hold on. Before we do that, hold on. Let me set it up. Let me set it up so we can get the story right. Give me 1 second here. Hold on. I didn't know the thing was gonna go this way. Let's see. All right. Hold on, I'm finna add it.
I found a pro recording studio bundle for $4,200.
Hold on.
What?
Me, yeah. And everywhere I go, I want the world to know Jesus Christ has never failed me yet. He never failed me yet.
All right, Sean. So he never failed us yet.
Sean said she found you said a Pro Tools, or what you say?
It was just a bundle. It was a bundle record set that was $4,250.
That's out of my budget.
A bundle records. What all came with it?
Let's see. Let's see if I can get back to it.
That's okay. I thought like you would know off the top of your head, like it came with this, that, and third. That's okay.
It was a mic, some speakers.
Oh, for like recording, like vocally.
It just says pro recording studio bundle.
Okay, so that's stuff to record with. No cameras. The cameras is probably went quick.
Yeah.
So is he moving to Ghana or what's? Does anybody know?
I think Larry's selling that stuff to have money for all these attorneys and stuff. He said he got 3 lawyers.
This is true.
So all that stuff ain't cheap, and you still gotta live. You still gotta eat. He still got children. So
this is true.
You know.
Okay.
And
look at Sean.
I mean, I ain't trying to be sued, so that's on that. But I'm just saying, y'all know the yang yang or the yang yang or the yang yang.
You ain't gonna make me unsee with my eyes saw.
That's all I'm saying. But let's move on around the mark.
Okay.
Let's turn that corner. Okay.
So let's set it up. So today was hard hats and hot dogs.
And my archbishop didn't get neither one, a hard hat or a hot dog.
Did anybody get a hard hat or hot dog?
I'm gonna say again. At the 2-ish hour that I was there, for the 30 minutes that I was there, because I don't want nobody to start slinging hard hats and stuff at me. I said, while I was there, we asked where the hot dogs were. At the front door, they sent us to the back. We went on the tour. We came back around. We asked again. They were still coming. I don't know what coming meant, but they said they were coming.
Coming meant they weren't there. Go ahead.
They were not there. There was no smell of burnt, grilled, boiled, or anything else going on. As far as the hard hats, I saw a guy with 4 big empty boxes that had the hard hat on the front. They were going to the trash.
Oh, but the boxes were
empty boxes. Yeah, they were going to the trash.
Okay.
They were empty again. I didn't see any. The two before me.
They allowed you on the grounds, construction ground, where obviously construction is going on without any protection for your head or anything. So if a beam would have fell, if you would have tripped, if anything, it's really like on you.
They told us to look down often because there were dips and uneven and pipes and.
What was the point in this tour?
I don't know. Y'all. To get the people to buy the hard hat. I don't know.
But there was no hard. I'm talking about safety. Like if my granny would have went, I said, Granny, let's go around here to Marvin and see his cathedral. And Granny would have slipped and fell and hit her head on one of them beams. What? And there was no hard hats.
Did y'all sign a waiver?
We registered. It was a registration. You put your name, your address, your email.
But did you sign
no
a
waiver?
And if I hit my head on construction,
no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Now let me say this. I feel as though this Delson said it sounded like a publicity stunt. Listen, I feel like this could have been a video. Y'all could have did a video of Bishop elect.
Well, the news did the video when they doing the news.
The Range Rovers pulled up and the White Tees was in there.
Yeah, they were coming when I was leaving.
Marvin should have just rented out an old Kmart or Sears or Toys R Us building. This is ridiculous. And
they had a few of them available because 2 churches bought the old Kmart buildings and turned them into churches. So
Uncle Paul said he did this to get his people to see some progress and give more money. That makes sense.
But Sean said there was no progress. There was only beams, dust, dirt, and trees.
Nothing was complete. Absolutely nothing was
Sean
complete.
even has video, but I think she said she's going to show it in her Patreon. She has a video of it. She gave us a sneak preview. I was done because it was nothing.
Literally, like one side was beams and the other side was drywall. Inside of like the rooms where the beams were, it was like boxes, and you can tell it was material, but the we was coming down the steps at the end of the tour. Well, when we was going up and coming down, they was like, well, hold on to the rails. Well, the rails
so Archbishop could have failed coming down because there was no cement. That because the
it was all cement, but the rails were
like you could have fell through.
It was like the I don't want to call it barbed wire, but the wire that they used on the inside before they put that's what it was. It was there were no rails. So they was like, well, hold on.
Delson said, was there a rental tractor in front of the building?
A few of them. It was a few. It was a few of them. And I don't want people to. Perfecting members. Listen, I ain't ragging on y'all. I'm just telling what my experience was.
Yeah.
So one lady was like, "Well, it ain't no reels. Like it was one of them. Hold on to what? Because you couldn't really hold on.
Her popcorn, like, what is happening?
Like when we did the first level, they were like, okay, well, the elevators are not working. They showed us the elevator shaft. It was, you could see the elevator was going to go in there, but it was just an open area. And they said, well, if you can't walk up the stairs, this is where you get off. And people were like, one lady had her mom that was in a walker. She was like, oh, and she kind of looked at her mama like, but she was just like, okay, out. So
they didn't try to help her up. They tried to help her go up the stairs so she could see the rest. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Uncle Paul asked, or do you want to go like how you want to do it? Because he asked, did you see the sanctuary?
Yeah. I think so. All of these.
Yeah, I saw the sanctuary.
It wasn't a sanctuary. It was like a.
It was a wide open space. Yes. They had 2 chairs that were the model of the pews that they were going to have. They were sitting right in front, like in the middle. Then they had like 2 posters up, one of what the choir stand was going to look like, and then one of what the sanctuary was going to look like. You can see beams and like cement where the baptismal pool is going to be. Then he took us where the choir stand is going to be and was like, you got to see the vision. So he, had everybody turn around, and it was cement. And then they had like the sides where the, I guess, balcony would be, or the raised level. It was just carpeted cement, like almost kind of. But you could see where the seats were going to.
Did you see the choir loft?
You like?
Did you envision the choir loft?
Have pictures drawn out.
Yes, I saw the choir loft. I saw the vision through the beams and the drywood. I did. It really was just like the rooms. You could see the rooms, but there were the beams that separated, which was, there were no walls or anything in it to say, okay, well, this is going to be, it was just, again, beams and
just wide open spaces and beams.
Oh,
and y'all didn't have not one hard hat.
They had a garage. You said they had a garage?
Yeah, the garage where Pastor and First Lady are going to park at. Even through there, it was just like cement. It's the foundation. I don't want to keep calling it cement.
Okay, Sean. With the first time I met you, knew your name, it's when St. James mentioned you. He said, I have a eyewitness video of Marvin's coming from Sean Talks. And you went around there and did a video. And I said, oh, this is her live. And you went around again. And then, so that was like years ago. Then you came back as recent as last year. And I said, oh, this is the lady that Sean said, that St. James said, and it looked the same way, but the grass was higher. Now here we are in 2026, where I know Sean. Sean is my friend now. So this has been going on.
Delson said it sounds like what you saw. That has been there for at least 6 years or so.
Yeah. Okay. Let me give him a hold on. Let me give him a little bit. Let me give him a little. I gotta put this in there because I thought that it was good. I thought that it was interesting, and I have not seen it anywhere else.
Okay.
When they took us into where and I'm gonna say this, all throughout where we were going, it was walls and beams and things.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, when we approached where the pastor's office and the administrator's office was, you could see the light shining in the hallway. Like when you turned the corner and went in, it was like, ooh. Because it's floor to ceiling windows, literally. I mean, like beaming through, bouncing off the beams. I was like, oh my God, it's bright in here. Now, when you walk to the front, they have it set up where they made, like I said, a form where they can do like outdoor concerts or outdoor whatever. It sits right in the front where the tractors were. That is now, they dug down, it's cemented like steps where you could sit down. And
like
I thought that was nice. Yeah, the atrium. That was very, very, I was like, okay, I can see that. But it's facing the church. I don't know if they're opening that up because I'm like, okay, so what they gonna be looking at? Screens to look inside the church? Because I'm not understanding where, like,
there's no stage.
No, there's so I guess they're working on that, but the foundation of it is built. That's right in the front. That was nice.
You said fountains, they're gonna have some sprinklers.
They have the space where the fountain is going to be, which is right in front of like the French staircase. That's going to be nice because it's right where the restaurant and the fellowship hall is. So it's kind of
restaurant. What does that look like?
Yeah, I ain't heard that one.
A big room.
And it's the fountain necessary. Because I ain't trying to be funny in Dewey Church. In their
but you know that used to be the old Cathedral of the Holy Spirit.
Because in their not the main church, but the side church, like the fellowship, so to speak. And you see that, you know, they got a fountain over there too.
Yes.
And now obviously they don't use it anymore, it's cut off.
Clearly.
But I'm like, do people even do fountains anymore? Like, to me, that's like that's so 80s. And then to me, it's like that the water and the mildew and, you know what I'm saying, the upkeep of that.
The upkeep. I was just about to say
it's
that.
like unnecessary. It worked in the 80s, but not in 2020.
But here's the thing, though. If you gonna go grand cathedral like how they trying to do, you need your old fountain in the middle of the atrium and all that.
But Sean said the sanctuary is going to seat 3,500 people.
I think he said, I know for sure he said the chapel was 5. I want to say he said 3,500. I gotta listen to it again and see if that's what he said.
I wish you had meta glasses though. Ooh, woo.
She got video though.
Okay.
I didn't do the glasses because I was like, they might be looking at me crazy.
Oh, you do have
the meta glasses. Like the glasses you got on.
Yeah, but the meta glasses, they have you can see the cameras in the corner.
And the kind that the ones I saw look just like your glasses on the side. They almost look like a rhinestone. That's how.
Yeah, but it's the rhinestone. It's like where the two rhinestones are. It almost, because one is the flash and one is the camera.
I don't think they would have caught on to that.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because too, with those meta glasses, you can actually get prescription in them. So a lot of people just wear them every day for everyday wear. Jay Tutter said they had y'all closing your eyes and imagining. So y'all go into the room.
He kept saying that. He kept saying you gotta close your eyes and see the vision. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. No, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Now look out. Now you gotta. Can you see? And I was like,
this person a member of the church? If they hired this man to do these tours, I know something.
He is a member, because he was like, he did say that they're going to open the sanctuary first. All of the things in the back will be being worked on while they're in there. He said that to tell your family and friends that this is good ground. You can sow into this. If they want to know where all their money is going, it's going right here. He
Of course, because
said,
they want you to ask your neighbor for $1,000.
Yeah, for $1,000. And then Marvin Wine said the other day that he only need, did he say $2 million more dollars?
$2 million.
$2 million more dollars. And I'm like, that's a lie. That's more than $2 million, and y'all ain't got nothing but beams, dust, and dirt. Y'all don't even have, y'all don't have sheetrock or
even the entrance where we went in, that is the entrance where the bricks and stuff were falling down above the doorway, and they had it boarded up. Huh? Yeah, like around the doorway, the bricks had started falling down at the top, so they just like put.
And you had no hard head. Oh Lord!
Delson said you got to remember this blueprint was done almost 15 years ago. Yes, it was more than that. It was way more than that. It was way before then. So it hasn't changed. They are still trying to build a building that technically is dated. Just my personal opinion.
The structure of it is dated. The foundation is dated because it was started 23 years ago.
Oh, so J. Rochelle said with those meta glasses, she said I use them for everyday wear, but when I record, the red light comes on so people can see that I'm recording, but I don't use it much. That is true.
Okay.
Shardy Shard said I seen the outside of the new Perfecting in person, and it looks really beautiful to me. I'm sure it'll be finished soon. Shardy, all right.
Bless your heart, Shardy.
But
you sound like me a little bit.
Yeah, it's not even a toilet in there.
It's not a toilet in there?
No. They showed the bathroom, the room where the bathrooms would be. They show where the daycare would be. But again, we're looking at beams.
So SoCal said 2003. The church broke ground in 2003. Blueprint was probably made late 90s or 2001 because that's when he was Mesner. Tammy Faye Baker's former husband was doing the work. He was the contractor for it.
And all those people are gone.
And they gone.
And they had fell out. Something didn't work right with the deal.
So this is 20-plus-year-old plans.
So they had to have updated it.
Ain't no
way. They removed some of the things that they were going to put in, but updated.
Check, they probably gonna have roller coasters in the back. They probably gonna do Perfection Land.
Yeah, scream machine.
Right, scream machine, everything. It's not the scream machine.
But like with the outside, and that's what I was saying earlier, with the outside land, they cut down like the grass and the bushes. Y'all is stupid.
The Batman. Okay, fine. 6
the helipad, all of it.
So here's the thing, because Mesner was good for, I feel like saying, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody in the comments, please correct me, I think he did what Jim Baker was trying to do. And that's how him and Tammy Faye met, because Jim Baker was trying to build like a Christian Disney World, so to speak.
Yeah.
So Mesner was good for stuff like that. So we joking, but they probably was trying to do a little yang over there.
Way more extravagant. The sanctuary was going to seat more. It was a lot more that was going to.
We're not in that. To me, I'm trying to understand Marvin's mindset. Like the day of church is gone. And you are still
something that size.
Yes, and then my thing is,
get off my line.
With his age, his health, that's going on, and all that, I would think that he would descale.
But they have no choice.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on, because I didn't say this. I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, before you say that, Shardy Shard said, "Did House of Hope ever finish renovating their cathedral?" Please get off my line. Go ahead.
What you saying? No, because they moved. They're not even in the main sanctuary.
They ain't been in that main sanctuary
most
in
of their
years.
services are in the back.
And
Ain't gonna
not only
happen.
The
that,
art center.
when I pull up to that parking lot, I thought I was pulling up to a vacant building.
Yes. Yeah.
I digress.
And,
Yeah.
and in proximity
That's-
to where I'm at, I'm literally almost like across the street.
Yeah, that's well,
I'm
he
sorry.
ain't
Go
the only
ahead,
one.
Sean.
So
And hold on, let me say this because I don't want people to think I'm being messy. And it's no shade, but Nicola is right. Church as usual is gone.
And it's not just Dewey, it's everybody.
Everybody.
These folks are not coming to church like that.
No.
everybody.
And you have
Everybody
these
is
big
scrambling.
you have these big edifices. So House of Hope purchased that purchased that facility. That facility at that time was owned by Cathedral of the Holy Spirit, which were the Popes, right? And at that time in their heyday, the campus was very fitting.
There's houses around. It's like a
Yes.
whole subdivision in the back of the church.
Yes. And now it costs a lot of money to keep up these cathedrals.
And people are not coming to church, and
They're not.
the old money that was at with Dewey, those people are dying off.
Yes.
My godparents were members of that church, and he passed away 2 years ago, and now his wife is to the point she can't come to church like that because so it's like that old money, they're passing away. And these young
But
folks
just
ain't talking like that no more.
Just think, Joe Osteen is not even packing out his church.
No.
Right.
And
that was the last of the Mohegans to fill up a sanctuary. And he not even 60% full.
That's right. So we're talking and we may be, joking, but in all seriousness, the reality of it is you're building this big cathedral, but on the backs of the people who are getting laid off, on the backs of the people who are trying to figure out what their next steps are, and especially in Detroit. Like,
to me, it's like throwing money down the drain. Cause Sean and Courtney, y'all know how many faithful members do you believe is at Perfecting?
Sean would know better than me.
Like they show up every Sunday, they're there, they're giving, they're tithing, like strong. How many members do you think Perfecting have? Not the little yang, not the little.
I'm gonna just throw a ballpark and say 50.
50?
50 no. What?
I'm saying like the Cindy Flowers,
like faithful
and the people of that.
No, ma'am.
I was trying to be nice.
No. I think it should be more. I said 200. Right. I think it should be more. You said that there are only 50 people that are faithful.
I'm not talking about members. I'm talking about those that actually like.
I thought like maybe 200, like strong.
Right. 50. They wouldn't even be able to pay their Sunday budget.
Is it 200 members?
And now I'm sure it's more than 200 members. I'm saying 200 tithers. Like faithful. Like he can count on the Smiths, the Phillips, the Shuns family, the Jones family, and they every Sunday they gonna keep these doors open.
And y'all said 200.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But Sean's saying, is there even 200 that attend?
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was thinking y'all was talking about just the membership. That's why I was saying I'm thinking like
they can talk about they have 2 million millions, but how many are tithers is always like less than 10%.
It's always it's always.
Well, that's why I was saying, okay, let's be nice and say it's 500 members on Sunday.
But 200 tithing.
Yeah.
Them two because you have to. Okay, I'm thinking like the ages of the people that are there now, the unemployment.
I need an endorsement. Golden Peak. Okay, y'all can't see it. Go ahead.
The people who are actively like working that have an income that will allow them to tithe and give offering. There are a lot of senior members there. The perfecting of the old day where you had the 30 to 50, 25, that's just not, and again, it's not just there. That's just in general. You have the older people, there's a gap around like our age, kind of
Dang.
coming in and out. And then you have the younger
Says
ones
Sean,
who
5075.
are with the
Dang.
singing, who come for the singing, because there are people who come to just hear him sing. They don't care nothing about the preaching. They don't care nothing about none of that. They just want to hear Marvin Winans sing. So those people that are coming are not the ones who are actively tithing and giving offering, is what I'm saying.
Wow.
Okay,
So
now with that, I'm a go to. So that is
di-
the older side with Marvin Winans. Can I swing y'all to the other side to what Courtney said yesterday or brought up yesterday with the Y? Child, I was gonna say YSL. With
that's what I thought you were gonna say too.
with
Go
the
ahead.
YC, you know,
YLC,
yeah, okay.
Young
So
Leaders Convention.
let's swing over to the YLC.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm gonna see if I can.
when
pull
you
it up.
said it, I peeked over there. And I
Yep.
said, ooh, this reminds me of something I've seen before.
Uh-oh.
This reminds me of something I've seen before.
What it reminds
Is
you of?
this another Anwa?
No.
Meaning you build so fast and so quick and so many people that, you know what I'm saying?
I think
Because mind you, we went through
the
this with NY. It was huge. It was big. It was everywhere.
but a lot of
And
these
then it
ones
crashed
like
around.
NY that came up, a lot of these movements and churches or whatever, I don't want to disrespect nobody.
Let me hold on 1 second. Let me share a little piece. Look at all them people.
NY was the same way, Court.
Nah.
Them folks in there just like this at them N1 conferences.
NY was like
them, and
that.
they in fraternity jackets and all this stuff. It was just like that.
Fraternity
NY
jacket.
was
Yes, they all had
NY
fraternity
was
jackets.
big.
Like it was in our class. They all had the same jacket. They had NY on it.
But you got to
Fraternity
think,
jacket.
these things were going on and got big and got members during the pandemic era. And a lot of people didn't have places to go. A lot of churches were shut down. So a lot of people were traveling. They started doing the outside stuff. That was right up people's alley, because not only do we get to go to church, we ain't got to worry about it because we outside. And I think in that era, it kind of boosted people to feel like they were in the mega church era, or they were going to do something. But then when the four walls opened back up, the NY, the was it 2019, 2018, 20, whoever they was, they were just everywhere, everywhere.
So
Now that things are kind of back to normal and the churches are open, people are either going back to where they were. A lot of people got used to just not going at all and watching online. So that's what we have now. So there's no need for the big buildings, the large edifices. Like even with Greater Emmanuel, there are some Sundays where they can't even open the balcony up because there's not enough people there. Second Ebenezer built just huge. They can't fill it. Greater Grace, they just cannot, where you have all these rooms and these conferences and all of these things in the big building and the small atrium, and you had the big dining and the small dining, where you used to could use all of that. People aren't even having funerals at churches anymore. They're going to the funeral home.
So I'm saying with this Reformation here, and you can correct me, Courtney, he's not doing big churches. Is he doing like small campuses?
Yes.
Like his stuff is like
Correct.
100 people here. Boom, 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 boom. So is it like that?
No, it'd be more than 100 people.
Okay.
Mark is,
But see what people are
busting at the
doing these
seams
days
in Atlanta.
This is
I
what
don't know.
people are doing. This is what people are doing, and this is where people are getting things crossed up. One, it's a lot of camera tricks. Two, they're using smaller.
So now wait a minute, pause. So all these are these new ministers that's coming up under
Yes.
him right here?
Yes.
That are a part of his church.
Oh, that's LaShawn.
You know, LaShawn is
she used to go to Powerhouse.
So LaShawn is his choir director, and she does something else on the executive level for him as well. But these are the ministers that he's ordaining from his multiple
so
locations.
is a pastor. She's a pastor now.
Yes.
Why we
So all these are on the stage are pastors. All the ones on the floor he just showed are pastors.
Or maybe ministers.
all of these people are going to have their own church?
No. These are like they work within his church.
Not equivalent to LaShawn finna have her own church. Courtney finna have her own. No. How does this work? Tell me. I don't know.
So some of them are going to be ordained like elders, ministers, maybe even pastors, within his locations.
So is he like
Archbishop? So no, he's not. He's not a bishop. He doesn't want to be a bishop, but I think he's gonna wind up becoming one. But and I think he's looking at starting a church.
So this is like his
own project. Yes.
Okay.
So and I think he's looking to start a church in Seattle. I know they just had a service up there. And that's his bishop, Bishop Michael Blue.
Okay, now
I don't
know if anybody in the chat knows, but what happened with his daddy?
His daddy.
I'm just saying, because I remember back in the day, that's the only reason I knew of, because I remember seeing him with his dad when he was younger. So then when I went over there the other day, I said, where is the daddy? Like, that's weird. And I said, so
hey Jesse. So Mark Moore doesn't have a Reformation, but he has several locations.
Okay.
So this is their convocation. This is his convocation, and he mixed it with his Young Leaders Conference. So there's that people that you see in black on the floor are ones that's going to be ministers, and then on the stage are elders and pastors and things of that nature, and all of them are working in his ministry.
So how old is he?
Mark is in his 30s.
Ooh,
mid to late 30s.
Ooh, that's scary. Is he's not married?
No.
Oh, this is scary for me.
Why? I'm gonna ask this question again.
I see some red. I guess in my mind, I'm seeing red flags.
Jesse said he joined the Detroit, his Detroit location.
Okay. Oh, y'all.
Why is it so many pastors and elders?
I don't know. It seems like they're taking me too fast. And
you put them people in the congregation, sit them in the pews so you can look like you got somebody. Why?
He don't have to look like he got somebody. He actually has people. He sold this conference out. This conference was sold out. This is not like
but this conference was sold out with a whole bunch of churches.
Sunday, it's like
this his churches.
Oh, his churches, but this is what I'm saying. You have all of these churches. Why can't we just have maybe one on the east side, one on the west side, something like all it's just if you take all of these people and maybe split them in half instead of into tens, you will have more members in your church. You got one pastor, he got 27 members. You got another pastor, he got about 50 members. You got another pastor.
No. Are you referring to Mark? Mark is pastoring
I'm just saying in general. Just
okay.
Period. Even with all of these people here, this is not one church. This is several churches together.
No, Sean. This is one church in multiple locations. There's a difference. This is not, that's Pastor so-and-so church, that's Pastor so-and-so church, and they all under one Reformation. No, this is Spirit and Truth Church Detroit, Spirit and Truth Church Atlanta, Spirit and Truth Church. He has 2 in Atlanta and another location. So
all of these people on the stage and on the floor are going to be appointed to Indiana, Ohio, South Carolina, Florida.
But they're not pastoring. They're just working in the ministry. They're just in the church. So
everybody on the stage may be set up in 4 quads, and 20 of y'all may go to Atlanta. The other 10 of y'all may go to North Carolina, like that.
No, these people are already in whatever church they're in. They're already working in whatever location that they're in. He's not sending nobody out.
So, but these are his people. These are not.
These are his people, right?
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, there's about 50 people up here on this stage that are pastors, evangelists, so forth and so on, right?
You better know, Jesse. You better know.
I do more. They have good church.
So, but when he lives downtown at the Water Square in room 503 and suite 203 on the 3rd floor. You better know, Jesse.
Mark goes to all these locations and preaches. So he doesn't have campus pastors. Now, what he may do is he may have some of the pastors or some of the ministers to fill in, but he actively pastors all these locations.
It's just too many pastors.
That's a lot going on.
It's just a lot. That's a lot.
But Senegal is taking along this same model, and he's growing fast too.
He's doing all of this. Senegal probably wish he had all this going on.
But he's growing fast as well. Delson, your stuff not connected. Your device is not connected. Okay, here we go.
I would love to hear what Delson has to say.
I'm sick of all of them.
Welcome, Delson.
Delson, you got more on this, and Delson, please tell me what's going on here.
Okay, so let me help y'all out. Everybody that's on that stage is not a part of the Reformation.
Okay.
You see Bishop Green up there. There is his praise and worship leader. Those are leaders of where they were a part of his conference this week. Those are not persons that is under his Reformation or his under Spirit and Truth. So if you see their faces behind him, right? Everybody up there is not a part of Spirit and Truth.
Gotcha.
I just want to make sure that's clear.
Okay.
So everybody
just those main leaders, right? I was talking about the ones because, like, for instance, we said LaShawn. LaShawn is part of the ministry, and she's there. So I guess but there are elders that are part of the church that's up there, though.
Correct. Yes, there is. But I want to make sure making it clear, not everybody up there is a part of Spirit and in Truth.
Okay, so Delson, what are they?
Explain it to us. What is going on here?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on here.
This is an ordination service. So those people that are on the floor are being ordained ministers, elders, so forth and so on. And then those elders, minus the guests that are on the stage, those elders that are on the stage are assisting with the ordination process. And those elders that are on the stage, minus the guest speakers, are a part of his ministry. We're not calling it a Reformation because he's not a bishop.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to say what I was saying again. With all of those that are on the podium and those that are spread out in the front of the church, that is a lot of ministers, evangelists, preachers, whatever your title is what I'm saying. it's like it's becoming more people on the podium or the dais, whatever you want to call it, than it is in the congregation. Put some of these folks, they can still
No,
be.
that's not true.
No.
That's not true. He has a congregation. He needs this support because he has a lot of people in his congregation. He needs
Okay,
the
so
support.
why go and preach everywhere? Just keep running yourself around when you have all of these helpers. That's what I don't.
He's bringing them on now, and I think that if he decides to do this Seattle campus, I think that he is going to start allowing people to do more.
Delson,
Okay.
what is your take on all of this here?
We gonna see, because
So my thing is this. This is just my personal opinion. Like Courtney said, he has multiple campuses. But just like, say for instance, if you have a person, he's not going to wear out all his people. So all this time, Cooks was traveling with him to every single place, right? So he may put another person instead, so he doesn't have to burn out Cooks all the time, where Cooks can travel and he might have somebody to be, the minister of music at the campus in Detroit or Seattle, whatever the case may be. I think what's probably happening here is wherever he's ordaining or persons of, like Courtney was saying, an elder of this ministry, if it's outreach, if it's evangelism, if it's Sunday school, if it's teacher, whatever that is, he may have the fivefold ministry within all his churches. So you're going to have persons that he's going to need. So he doesn't have to even burn himself out all the time. He might do what Jacobs is doing, right? So Jacobs, I'm just using him as an example, even though he goes to his campuses. He has Hammond, he has the Indianapolis, and he has Philadelphia. Well, he has an executive pastor, which is, I forgot the young man's name.
Noah Cunningham,
that does his Bible studies in Philadelphia on Tuesdays. Or if Jacobs is going, Noah is preaching on that Monday night. So he may be putting persons in position to where he doesn't have to move as much, which he will. He'll still move around, but it won't be as much. I mean, the man travels literally almost every day throughout the week. So why not put people in position? Yeah, but why not put people in position so you don't be burned out? He has multiple campuses in Georgia alone.
But see, here's the problem. Let me interject this. So here's the issue. The issue is that the culture is personality driven. And if you started out like that, it will be very hard to wean people away from not seeing you. And I think because Jesse said something earlier, Jesse said that the Detroit location was kind of dying down. And I believe, and Jesse, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the reason why that's the case is because he's not there all the time. He does have a campus overseer who happens to be a female, if I'm not mistaken. Jesse, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
People want their pastor.
Yeah.
People want to see Mark more. And so I think that's the challenge. And I don't know how you could, break people away from that personality driven situation. But let me say this also, because young leaders grew into this, right?
Right.
And he had the demand on him before he was even a pastor.
Right.
When he was only his dad.
And he was only doing young leaders at the time. And now, mind you, let's go back to this. When is the last time he had young leaders? Because he hasn't done young leaders. He's only had his convocation at his church.
Right.
Remember that. And I think it's been maybe 2 to 3 years when he hasn't had young leaders. And I think the transition of him getting multiple campuses had made that turn, because then he started getting into places like, I forgot what, one of the buildings where they own a lot of the property, So that took him away from doing, because the young leaders, that's like Courtney, it was sold down. So that's a lot.
And he just bought another property in Detroit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So he hadn't had young leaders, I want to say, at least 2 to 3 years now.
Yep.
So with it coming back like it did, And this happening, this is the first time where like the ordination has taken place. Because prior to that, there was no ordination service. It was just a convention.
Yep. And what they love about Mark's ministry and the Spirit and Truth and the young leaders and all of that, they love the fact that he is young apostolic.
Mhm.
Oh, they have
So-
church for hours. Lord
Mhm.
mercy. They
And
do.
I wonder. So you think that him and his dad fell out because of
they fell out
the
because of
direction
money.
he's going?
No,
Oh,
they fell out
money.
because of money.
Oh,
From the church? Or
I don't want to share it in public space because it's not I haven't heard it publicly. I've only heard it behind the scenes, so I'm not gonna share it publicly. I talk
Okay.
to
but it
y'all
was
off
money
record.
based.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, money, money, money.
That's why his
That mama be there,
dad is
you
not
know,
his
shit.
bishop. He takes good care of his mom.
Oh,
He
there you
don't
go.
play about his mom. His mama
Yeah.
don't play about him.
I mean, his whole family, the sister,
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
Mm-hmm. He
He
don't
takes
play
care
about
of them
his
very
people.
well.
So Delson, do
And
you
that's a hint. He take care of his family very well. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. So Delson, do you
Brian
see
took care. Yeah, man.
Brian take care of Mama Corn too? Come on, Sean. Brian take care of Mama Corn too. And Caleb.
Holy, you know what?
Okay,
You so messy.
so
Go ahead.
Delson, if there are any, do you see any red flags with the YLC?
No, not with his conference. No, I don't see any red flags.
I guess maybe she's asking about Spirit and Truth, the church,
That's
The
two
church.
different things.
and
Okay,
his
so
rapid
we're talking-
right,
Okay,
and
I'm
his
sorry.
rapid growth.
I don't know the difference. I just lump it out. So do you see any red flags with all of it? Whether it be,
I don't.
and you may not have any. Is it? It may be his age. It may be the quick growth. It may be a bunch of young people. It could be he's not married. Do you have any or see any red flags?
So I'm going to take away from the singleness. I'm just going to talk about in general as a man being a pastor. Anytime a single man as a pastor, his congregation is going to be massive, especially with women. That's going to be a natural thing. Now, depending on the discipline of that individual, how that makes it, that will affect of how the ministry will go.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, like you saw Bishop Blue is his bishop. Bishop Blue do not play.
Mm-mm.
He's all about character, integrity, and loving people,
Mhm.
and
But
also
isn't
being
Lambert
honest.
too? Isn't Lambert the same standard? And we see what we have.
Mm-mm.
So sometimes the
So
overseer
let
does
me
not
let me
reflect-
say this. Let me
Okay.
say this. With Lambert Gates and another situation did not take prior until something went down.
Mm,
So there was a consequence. So there was a need for help. You can read in between the lines when I say that.
Say
was
it
the
one more
only
time.
reason
Say it
why.
one more time. Say it
The
one more
only
time.
reason why Gates was even a person to come in was for correction.
mm.
There was no real relationship until correction took forth.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Mm. Okay.
That's what happened with that. And I'm not saying Gates is he don't play no games either. He don't. It's the same. It's the same situation. But there are certain things I'm not saying because I know about a few individuals that I can't go into and how they operate within the pulpit and how they operate outside of it.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's a twofold.
Mm-hmm.
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 So if we were to have a different conversation in that matter, then it will be a whole different situation.
Right.
But that's not what we're talking about right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me say this. Mark has had a demand on him for a long time, and he remained faithful to his father's church, even when people were leaving, even when there was like 20 people in there, even when it dwindled down to 15. Mark remained faithful to his father's vision. So this right here is due season for him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't see a red flag. And right now, my opinion is not the time for him to be married because he's building.
Right. That part. And he even said something beforehand. He even talked about the time that he had to serve. And he saw the elevation with every one of his friends that was happening, and nothing was happening with him. And he said that God told him to wait. You're going to, it's going to happen, but you have to wait. And he was trying to press it, but he would have been out of his season. And that was the thing. He thought he was going to take off just as the other one was. He had to mature some more. And he talked about it. He had to have some correction done. The pride had to be to the side. Relationships with personnel, not like, relationship with people as in church and even out of church. And you know how people talk about in season and with and not in season, but in the season that he was in, he was trying to push the narrative that he was not supposed to be in. And what's happening now, we wouldn't even see what's happening now if he would have went the other route. And he didn't. He had to sit down. He had to be humble. He had to been humble. And he didn't like it, but he took it. But now he sees why. Because now certain conversations that he has with people, he addresses it and he moves forward. Beforehand, he would have been going back and forth for 20 minutes. For what?
Mark
No,
Mark was preaching across the nation, and maybe even outside of the country, and was still to his father.
Definitely was.
And he was working the camera and preaching and doing all these different and cleaning the church and doing all these different things. So this
I'm sorry. I was gonna say,
so this is not him just waking up and all of a sudden these people are flocking to him and then this growing, at a rapid rate. Like he earned his place. He earned where he is today. Go ahead.
So if you all know who Bishop Dillard is in the Church of God in Christ, that's what more reminds me of. Serving.
Yes.
Doing all the things and waiting for his time. That's the court to me. That's what he reminds me of. Because Dillard was the same way, still to this day. It's the same situation. Like when God raises me up, I'll be ready to go. That was it. Serving, wiping tables. You a whole pastor, you sweeping floors at your own church. The jurisdictional level, you picking up pastors, making sure that they taken care of, making sure their room and things, and like serving, and not necessarily grabbing the Bible and making sure that they're good. I'm talking about when the convention doors are closed, to make sure that they stuff is in the cleaners for them to be at the airport at 3 a.m. Those type of things. So a lot of that stuff was happening years and years, and it took some time, but that was teaching them.
Yep. It sure was. I want to bring something to you all's attention, and I want to get your opinion. Hold on. Did we finish with Marvin and the?
Yeah, child, we done with Marvin. It's a Sean in there washing her hair. She said it's so much dust. She was like, "Girl, it's all in my locks, child." She said my hair
it was in my nose. I kept saying,
sand. She said, I don't even know how dust got in my shoe. Oh my God.
I really was just if it had not been over when it was, I was going to leave.
Okay.
Because I wasn't going to keep breathing all of that in. I literally was getting ready to leave. Really. I had started making my way to the back of the line because I was out of there.
Yeah, Sean said she bought a gift. She was so ashamed. She had to explain all the way home to the gift. Like, the views and expressions are not reflected. She said, I don't even go to this church. I'm just reporting back to the saints. Sean said she was so ashamed. She had to go buy buy a friend a hot dog. She was like, I'm sorry that there was no hot dogs or hard hats, no nothing. So it was
like, they was really bad. Like, okay, so it ain't no hot dogs. Like, I don't smell nothing. I said, well,
it's a scam set up by
they said they was like, we just gonna go to Coney Island. I said, okay, I just guess.
So wait a minute. So didn't you have to pay for the hot dog? Yeah.
No, you didn't have to pay to get in. You had the option to buy a hard hat and have him sign it, but you didn't have to pay to get in.
Was he there?
It was like they were announcing it while people were walking around, like, get your hard hat, you can get your hard hat.
But the hard hat sold out. There was none available.
There was none available, or was that none did show up?
There were none available when I was there from 2 till about 2:35, 2:40ish. I didn't see a hat. The only hats I saw was on the construction workers, and they had
you know what?
But people walking around, I didn't see anybody with a hard hat on. Not even the tourists. I don't know if that makes a difference, but yeah.
So anything could have fell on your head, or you could have tripped over anything, and it just would have been on you.
I mean,
yeah, but no, because she didn't sign a waiver.
Yeah, they didn't.
Unless
I'm just saying, hypothetically, if Sean, if you would have tripped and fell, you could sue Marvin Winans, correct? Or I'm just saying, but you could.
Because you'd be waiting just as long, child.
And you ain't get no hot dog.
I did get 2 bottles of water. We're not gonna do that.
Okay, you got 2 bottles.
You had to pay for them?
No, they were the mini bottles of water. My friend said, "Can I get some chips or
something? Can
I get something?"
They said, "No, ma'am. No, ma'am. There's nothing to get." So, okay, so I'm gonna bring this next pastor up. This is Apostle Genesis Warren. And she is at the Clarissa Shields fight.
Oh, well, anything for clout.
My question is,
she's not relevant.
Do you think that she is trying to be a pastor of the culture?
No, she's nothing. She's nothing. But rest in peace, Nikki Ross. Like, I'll put rest in peace. You know, Genesis wore me out way back. And to me, she's been scrambling to try to make a name for herself, and it always just falls flat. Like, and she was trying to have church on Sundays at 4:00 so she can get the residue from other people, and nobody was over there. Then she went to some little storefront such and such. It fell flat. Then she tried to hitch her wagon over to Larry. That fell flat. Like, sometimes you have to just, like, that's not. To me, if it's not working for Lillian, it ain't gonna work for you. Oh. I'm just saying, because Lillian is all the things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
Being a good
ad. Nobody mentioned Lillian Church down in Macon nowhere.
Really? She posted on social media. I said, and she posted it on social media.
Yeah. Like, Lillian does her best work when she sang on a microphone singing, but
Delson?
Oh. He's a white. He said, I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
This is a
I'm getting it. But
your thoughts, Delson.
On what? Exactly. Are
Folks
you talking
that be
about on
trying to
Genesis?
force ministries and it ain't happening.
On the woman of God, like what are we experiencing the evolution of Apostle Warren
Oh,
or
girl, did she title herself Apostle Girl?
I mean, I don't follow Genesis. I've heard
It's
of
she's
her.
nothing. You have not missed out on
But
nothing.
I'm not. But I'm see. That's the one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna call somebody nothing.
Whoa.
Because
I didn't say that. I
I
didn't say
don't, I don't know her. Don't know her relationship with God. Don't know about nothing about her ministry.
Mhm.
What I'll say is that people are just gonna go to certain places. I mean, what's the difference between a bishop going to a basketball game? I
Mhm.
mean, if that's something, if that's their outlet, that's their outlet. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say she was doing it for clout because, like I said, I don't know her movement, her ministry, what she does. I'm not for sure. I don't follow her. I don't know
Mhm.
really nothing about her. I just know she had a church at one time, and yeah,
She still
I
has
really
a
don't know how she
church.
is.
Okay.
Say it again.
I said she still has a church.
Oh, okay.
They
Well,
meet
that's
they
my
meet
two
on the
cents on it.
Sabbath.
Mm.
Oh, they put on Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Sean.
I, I I'm gonna be honest. Um, I just learned of her in the last few years.
Mhm.
Um, she's not for me, so
Mm-mm.
um I don't listen to her. I don't like if she pops up in the algorithm or something, or somebody posted something about her, then I might. But I I can't give you nothing.
Okay.
Everything that I've known of her pretty much has been the controversial viral
Mhm.
stuff. Like I don't.
Mhm. Okay. So she at one point in time she was dang, what they used to call that position. Well, she served as a spiritual advisor, there you go, or a coach for the Migos
Mm-mm.
and the,
The rap group?
yes, and things
Oh,
of that nature. So she's always kind of been behind the scenes connected with the culture.
hmm, okay.
And I think now I guess she's bringing it out more maybe
Mm-mm.
because the culture does need a spiritual voice
Mm-mm. She ain't it.
maybe.
She ain't it.
The
Mm.
views and the opinions.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
not saying it.
these are just my opinions. I'm saying it's a no.
Mhm.
She
Okay.
tried to hit her where at the car because she was calling herself a prophet, right? Prophetess, right?
She is.
Okay.
Is she a
Okay.
prophet?
I mean, that's the word on the street. I don't know.
That's what she
Oh,
called herself.
I don't, I don't know. And so I just wanted to just briefly have the conversation because I know she's been going viral for saying things like free Diddy and
Mm-hmm.
for really being very open and blunt about certain stances that she have. And I
Yeah,
would
and
love to have her on the show as well. Not speaking bad about you.
she was
Just
but
saying that the women brought it upon themselves. And
no,
that's
she's
what that all of that. That's why I have strong opinions with her because I'm just like,
well, she didn't
can I?
say that they brought it on themselves. She said
they
that
were willing
everyone that
participants.
participated was willing participants. Go ahead, Delson.
I was going to say, can I say something really quick? Because
Sure.
um, remember when Jamal Bryant, and I'm just using it as an example of the whole weed thing and growing it out, right?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody was on social media talking about it.
Hmm.
That was a plan to boost numbers. A lot of these persons
Mm.
do things to get the attention and for you to talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
which does what? It grows numbers. The more you talk about it, the algorithm is going to open that same conversation. So when you talk about things that you people that don't agree with, or spark a plug, are you a person of value?
Mm-hmm.
Numbers are going crazy, and
So
you share it and you
Then,
share
but then
it.
you have to chase that, and I think that's what Karn was doing at or still does. It's like you go viral, and then
But see,
it's like a drug. You're constantly chasing
Mhm.
that last
but
hit.
right, but I hear what you're saying. But like I get the first example I gave was Jamal. When is the last time you ever had that conversation come up again?
Well,
Never.
it'd just be something else. It'd be like the
No,
dress
but
or
that's what I'm
the
saying. So
target.
they addressed that. They talked about it. It was no longer talked about after 1 week.
But he goes to something else.
Right. But
It may
that was
not
a
be
plan of
that.
agenda.
It may be the
It's
dress. It may be Target. It may now is Ed. Like Ed Hoover.
right. But it's
That's
sparked up. But what I'm
crazy.
saying is the negative part of it, where
Mhm.
all what church people came in, shouldn't
Mhm.
be doing this. And then guess what? We got the world. Oh man, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
You got both parties that are coming in and watching it. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. There
Absolutely.
was an action behind it. It's not necessarily a chase because he don't have to chase nothing. You a pastor. People are gonna come to you, even though your number's not as big on a weekly basis.
Mhm.
But social media has made it so easy for you to
Mhm.
make money quick,
Off nothing.
Mhm.
Right.
Mm.
just off of words and presentation.
Yep.
Wow. So I get it. Okay, so it makes sense now. My God. So here's the thing. So you can't walk this space of social media, if you will, and try to be, I'm gonna use the term clean. And what I mean by
Yes, you
that is
can.
like, for
Courtney,
instance,
you clean?
no ma'am.
Yes, you are.
Not
Like
after
even I
no.
mean I'm about to mess, but even when it's something like hits home for you or somebody you know personally, you don't indulge. You don't.
Cola. I just had an experience.
Mm-hmm.
No. My words have preceded me.
Well, there must be a lie.
No, so this is what I'm saying. When I have an opinion about something, like even talking about, like
Come
saying what I just said now, talking about Karn or talking about like Genesis Warren, and I would love to have her come to the platform to interview her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Things like this will be used against me.
Well, that's everybody though, because you can't
Mhm.
control the comment section or the chat or the whatever. Because if that's the
No,
case, then you know.
my words are used against me. And so when I have encountered certain people, they remembered everything I said,
Well,
and
that's
it was a
good.
no
So now
fly
come on
zone.
and let's talk about it. Good. I want you to remember.
But that's one of the reasons
That was
So
why.
tough for me.
that way they can either debunk or they can so-called set the record, whatever.
They don't even, but
So
they
if
don't
I
even
said
do
something
that.
that was not true, let's talk about it so we can clear it up.
They don't even want to do that. So here's the thing. So the thing I have in my short period of time of being on YouTube, I have tried. No, I haven't. Hold on, let me back up. When I felt like I didn't really have a voice, I was voicing my opinion, or I was pushing back on certain things, saying this and that and the third. And even in doing that, I was trying to walk clean, if you will, where I didn't offend anybody.
I understand.
But
Honey, child, let your numbers get high enough that and the reason I know is I go off the people that came before you, the Williams, the
Mhm.
others, the Larrys, and they have very strong opinions. And because their numbers are so high, they came on because who don't want to be on the blah 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 show? Who don't want to be on the Sun? Who don't want to be on the Delson?
But you know what
Yeah.
I think it is? I think it's because I'm gonna just say it. I think it's because they're men. I think men having a strong opinion is more acceptable than a woman having a strong opinion. What woman do you know that is in the church space, in this space, blogging about church and giving a strong opinion?
Oh,
And
I was gonna
then
say, I was gonna get you because I was
Yeah,
gonna
I was gonna
say,
say Tasha
I know
K.
some women that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tasha K, but you said church
she
space,
not
so
church.
But
no.
she's
Okay.
not in
Yeah, she
the
right. That's why I
church.
pulled
No,
back too. Yeah, I was gonna say Tasha K be
mm-mm.
doing all the
in
stuff, but
the
she's not
in
church.
the church space to
No,
Because I
ma'am.
where
pull
you
back
can.
a lot because one, I know a lot of these people
Well,
personally.
they've been the whole
And
the Sue word has got a lot of people like, ooh, I don't want to be on the list. I don't want to be on. So I get why where a lot of them was free before. Now that a certain person sued about 10 people, it's just like, well, who got $10 million? So I keep my opinions to myself. I get it.
But no, but the thing about it is with men, they will still have conversations with these people. So for instance, there have been plenty of people that were upset with 888 back in the days when he used to, do
Mm-hmm.
those type of
Interviews.
shows
Uh-huh.
and stories and stuff like that. He would still get a conversation behind the scenes, whereas a woman or somebody like me, they're not trying to have a conversation. It's like, oh,
I
you
think
turned
I
up,
think
you
I
look like
think
this.
it's no, I think it's just where you are right now because you're just beginning. But
Mhm.
when you start crossing those to 100,000, 200,000, and those numbers, they're going to be knocking on your door like they do the Tasha K. It's all about numbers. They're not. They don't care about the beginners because you have nothing to offer me. The minute you cross over to
Okay.
100,000, 200,000, a million
yeah,
views, they don't care if you call them slot bucket pound puppies. They don't care. They trying to get
because
on
they
your
can
show
be seen.
to get your audience.
They can
Mm.
be
And then
seen.
when you start asking questions with, and excuse me when I say this, without their clothes on, and they
Mhm.
Huh.
make themselves public,
Yes.
Mm.
that's when it really happens.
Bingo.
Because some people, I can have a conversation with you and use certain words and see if I was to say it again, but interpret it in a different way with the same words but different definition, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
I'm using pretty much a word of another word, but it's all the same definition, right?
Mhm.
So in some sorts, a lot of people they do that. They want to see where you're gonna. Let me see. Let me test this and see where this is gonna go,
Mm-hmm.
and see how you're gonna move with this. Are you gonna move with this emotionally, or are you gonna give me a regular Scott Dan answer type of situation? Or are you gonna give me something educated? Or are you trying to figure me out to see what I'm gonna say about this situation?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's because
And
that's how
s-
they're doing it now.
and see, I'm learning this as I go. And so this last situation was very much so a teacher.
The
So
the California situation.
yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
But I don't think that in some instances it's fair because if you see one thing but you don't see the rest, then you've already formed your opinion off of the one. Um, but I have apologized, retract, like I've changed what I said in the beginning, but you can't look past my first or your initial. I don't think
Mhm.
that that's fair. I don't think we as women don't really have the chance to correct ourselves. We don't get to
Mhm.
give
Mhm.
our viewpoint. It's taken, that's what it is, and that's it. I don't
Mhm.
get the chance to say, hey, this is what such and such, or I felt like this, but now I don't. Like,
Mhm.
it we don't oftentimes get those chances. And if we do get those chances, then it's something sexual. It's something, oh, you just like them or you just want, and it's
Mhm.
like, no, why can't I just have these feelings without it being something else? Why can't
Mhm.
it just be what I'm saying
Mhm.
that it is?
But
But
see, I
yeah,
think I think what Nicola said was true. If the following was there, then that person or persons would have the conversation.
Kind of, sort of, but in that instance, if let's just say your platform was 15,000 at the time.
Mhm.
That's 15,000 people that heard what you said.
Mhm.
You're not even at 1,000 yet. So why is it what I said so harsh when there are people who had bigger platforms, who said more than I did, but it doesn't seem like they get the same pushback?
How did
That's
you
just what it
even
looks like to me.
remember me when I couldn't even remember what I said? You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
And this was a while
Courtney,
ago.
are you talking about a specific?
Don't say nothing.
No. I'm just
Okay.
saying because it seems like you're honing in on one thing, and I don't
Yeah.
think that thing has to do with the big picture, like the people that matter. So that I think you're lumping that into
Mhm.
something. I'm talking about big, like that. Scratch that off your list, because
Okay.
that nobody knows who that is, but you. So you're making it bigger in your head than it should be. Nobody knows that unless they know. They know. But I'm saying on the
Okay.
grand scheme, ain't nobody coming back and saying, "No, you said that when girl." No, ain't nobody know who Pookie was, who you dated in 6th grade. No.
No, this is what I'm saying though. You can go somewhere and run into people, right? So see, if I'm giving commentary on any of these stories, I have no personal vested interest, if you will. So in other
Mhm.
words, it's nothing personal for me. We're just having the discussion, and half of it is entertainment because this is YouTube, right? So I run if I run into this person, or if I run into Apostle Warren and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And she like, when you the one that said that I was this, that, and the third, because they're not gonna
I
watch
say yes.
all of the
I am.
shows.
I
You
am.
see what I'm saying?
And I say yes. Yes, Genesis. I did.
You would.
Yes, I said yes, Genesis.
Whereas
Say
I
that
wanna
because I'm
hug
trying
it
to
out.
understand. Yes, I'm trying to understand. Like you saying, you're the pastor for the people. What are you doing for the people, and who are you pastoring? Can we talk about it?
But
I'm
that's what
going there.
happened.
I'm telling you. I'm asking the questions, but I'm asking them to you because
But that's
I'm
what
sure if
happened.
I'm answering the questions, other people want to know too. Like, what is your hype? What is your thing?
But that's what happened during AIM when there was an altercation between
Mhm.
William and a certain individual, and it was on video, and he went off. Not William, the other individual,
Mm-hmm.
and he literally cussed this Negro out
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
at the convention. There was no questions asked. It was just, let me tell you, let me give you a piece of my mind.
That's a good example. Because
Mm-hmm.
William wasn't thinking like that, because he's
No, he
thinking
wasn't. Mm-mm.
he likes this guy, and
Right.
he's genuinely fond of this guy, and I'm just commentating on this. So he didn't even expect that type of exchange. He thought
Mm-mm.
it was
He
gonna be like,
didn't.
hey, how you doing? So
Yeah.
I understand the feeling.
Oh, you talking about the bopping,
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
almost
Yeah.
bopping? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, though. Just because we talk about it, just because there is an opinion about it, does not mean that we don't like the person, does not mean that there's no ill will towards the person, does not mean we're trying to defame the person. It's a conversation about something that is public.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people
And you
have
have to be able to
personal
stand
grudges.
behind your convictions. That's why I say anything I say, I always have to say, okay, are you able to die on this hill? Although
Mm.
I'm very, people may think I'm just whatever, but know that I think about what I'm saying before I say it, because there is a chance Genesis may meet me in these streets and say, "What's up?"
Mhm.
And I'm just saying, "What is up? Let's go." So, and not even so much saying I'm looking for a fight, but I'm saying if she was to ask me, "Why do you have a strong opinion and you don't know me?" I'm saying, Genesis, what you present, because
Mhm.
YouTube is a real thing. What you
Yeah.
present on Facebook is a real thing. So some people always say, "Well, you don't know me." I said, "But I know what you're presenting, and what you're presenting, I'm
But
questioning."
the presentation is not always a real thing. Delson just said
then
that.
that's a problem.
But
Then
it
you need to
depends.
sit down.
But
If what
just
you're
like,
presenting isn't real, then that's a problem.
But just
but
like, but
just
hold
like
on,
she
but
said,
just like, but hold on, just like I'm not willing to die on the hill with a lot of my commentary, for the exception of like some of the political stuff I was very passionate about. But other than that, it's just some of it, yeah, because like I've intermixed with some of it my personal experience, right? And which I'm learning to kind of pull back on that as well. But I'm just, some of this is entertainment also.
No. I'm saying what you're presenting on here on this YouTube is not fake. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You're not presenting a Courtney, and when you log off, you are another Courtney.
Okay, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So
that's
if
right.
I'm coming to you and you say, "Oh, that's just YouTube," and I'm like, "So what we doing?"
Well,
I'm
yeah.
saying, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying with the Genesis thing, like what she's presenting.
But so to the flip side, if I'm out in Atlanta and I'm at the farmers market and I run into you, and my first thing, I'm not thinking about my commentary. I'm thinking about, oh, hey, how you doing? Because that's the type of person I am. But then you're gonna meet me with, you the one that said this, that, and the third about me, because people that are on the other side of these stories are very much so human. So they haven't.
So am I. So if you
but
come
here's the thing.
But they don't think that we are.
I understand.
But what are you
I'm
presenting
saying,
though?
Right. So I'm saying when you choose to come on any social media, it's you've opened yourself up to all of it. So we always have to think, okay, do I want to do this or not? Because unfortunately, you can't pick and choose. And so a lot of times people say, well, that was just this, or that was just that. People are looking for any reason to have a moment. And they will use all of it. So that's what I'm saying. You always have to think you're not just Courtney Phillips TV on YouTube. You're Courtney Phillips TV at the Publix. You're Courtney Phillips TV at the Walmart, the Target, at your kids' game. They don't care. So you always have to carry yourself like that. So if it does, you're not looking for it, but you already you carry yourself to where I'm Courtney TV all the time. So you always have the proper response. You see what I'm saying? So nothing really just catch you off guard. Like William is always on because he's always William.
That's William.
888 is always 888. They don't give you nothing different.
That's true.
Yeah.
What you about to say,
Sean? When you look at like a person, I don't even want to say your name. A person like, let's just say Tasha K, for instance. We know what she gives. So if I was to see her out in public, that is what I'm expecting.
Yep.
When I see you on here, when I see you in person, this is what I am expecting. But if you're giving me two different people, if you giving me rah-rah online, the only thought that I have about you is the rah-rah. So when I see you in public and you come with the, hey girl, I'm like, oh, she being fake. Because I'm so used to the rah-rah, you're not giving me your authentic self. But I don't get a rah-rah from you. So when I see you, if I see you and you be like, what up, girl? What you? I'm gonna be like, oh, Courtney, like what?
Right. What is it?
Like, so it's a difference. If I'm getting rah-rah from Genesis, when I see her, I'm going to expect the rah-rah. If I talked about you in a rah-rah, that's all I've ever known about you. So I can't say anything different about you, but it does not mean that I don't like you. It doesn't mean that I was talking about you in a negative way. It doesn't mean any of that. But people take social media and they make that you. And if it's not you, then that's when you start having problems.
But see, I think I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but I think if you run into Tasha K, you not gonna get the where your wine glasses at. I think you gonna get a regular mom, wife. I think she gonna be Tasha K, but it's not gonna be the same personality that you get on YouTube. I think some of
that's
this
why
is
Jamal and Carrie ran.
Right. So I'm saying
So
I
they
think
knew
Tasha
who
minds her
Tasha
business,
K
but
was.
at the same time she's scanning for the mess. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm minding my business, but let me see William out. Girl, my phone is up. Girl, I see William over here in the Publix, girl.
She knows how to turn it on and off. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So Tasha will be the winos and all that when she's in person. When she's at home, she's not the same individual. So she turns on that character just like anyone else. They're gonna turn on that character if they're on social media, if they're real high up and they're enthusiastic, real big. They're gonna do that in public because that's what they turn on at that time. When that camera's off, it's a whole different individual. So it's not like they're raw all the time. They just do it in the placement where it is. I've heard Tasha K where she's calm and when she's really pissed off. I've heard her. And it's night and day. A whole type of individual. Because now somebody was talking with the family, she got very defensive. She turned into a whole nother person. You'd be like, this ain't the same person that we hear on Tasha K Live. You never would have known.
And she a little bitty with all that mouth.
She turns it on and turns it off, which I would think with anybody would do the same thing. Placement. You place it where it needs to go and move forward. That's it.
Right. So, just like with William, I've met William like way back in the day a couple of times. Now, is William? Yes. William is William everywhere he go. But the difference though is that, like for instance, at church, it's hard to explain. He's a character. He's more conservative, or he's a little more reserved.
Courtney, have you ever seen where William how we see him when he's talking slow, but if you actually talk to him, he actually is very smart and intelligent. Yes. Yeah. So he has the acting aspect when he's talking about things or situations or what's happening. But if you actually talk to William is very intelligent and he puts on an act at that time and he knows how to turn it on and turn it off.
Well, let me back up and say that I don't think he be putting on.
I was gonna say
I don't think he putting on.
When he's giving information, he's not putting when the information is off, that's when his whole situation changes. That's what I'm saying.
You can watch his shows and tell like when he's just talking, or when the tea, when he didn't hurt. Like you can tell in his shows when he's just okay, I'm just doing commentary today, I'm just telling y'all about whatever. Or if he didn't got a phone call, he get to smiling and shifting and like there's certain things. Yeah.
So I get it, and I think that I think I need to hurry up and learn these things, but I think that over time I definitely, because I am me. Like you said, Nicole, I am me. If you meet me off of here, I think the only difference is I may be a little more reserved, maybe. But I am me. And so when if I run into these people, I don't expect to get any heat because I'm a warm person. So I'm like, hey, how you doing? Because I'm a church girl. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? That's what I'm expecting. But then when I get that pushback, it throws me off. I'm like, whoa, no, wait. Because half the time I don't even remember what I said. But then too, half the time, I don't think my opinion, my commentary is that bad.
No, because I be want you to dive in. You skate right on over. I said, now, Courtney, you don't skate. You say, I'm not going to do it. So you're good for, I'm not going to do it. So that's why I say anybody that, I'm like, you might have been talking about me. You might have been talking about somebody else channel, but not Courtney. And I be edging.
But,
come on.
But she's cautious of that because that stuff what she'll share in Patreon and then on the public platform is two different places.
Yeah.
But I'm
Very
saying
true.
I'm just saying even like a hot topic, something I'll be like, oh, talk about this. But if it's something that Courtney feels like, that may not put the person in the best light, she won't. And I'm like, because you don't even know these people. She was like, I just, and
Right.
that's her right
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying, to not pick up something and or it could be premature. She'd be like, I don't, that may not be what that is. So that's what
But
I'm,
I am looking for the day to where we do have a female that rises in the church sector space, or
I
females
think they
plural.
tried because like it was you, Tasha Global was not around anymore. I think it tried, but I think it's not worth. I think when people really be having other stuff going on, they don't be want to fight that hard, especially when they know they can
That
go
part.
and make, income somewhere else doing far less. So y'all as YouTubers, it's a lot of work, and you have to be able to take the risk. Like all this lawsuit stuff, I'm like, whoa, no. Oh, time
Right.
No.
I do not want that
No, it's
paperwork
just,
at my door.
it ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Especially, okay, you got all the big numbers, you got all the money, but then we seen somebody just making all the money. They doing all the Rolls Royces, and now they having yard sales. So it's just like, ugh.
Not y'all
That's
sales.
no,
I
I'm
cannot.
saying we've seen the highs and the lows.
Yes.
We've
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
William even said he was high up, then he got to where, people, stealing stuff, and he had to start all over again. And it's just it'd be a lot. It'd be
But
a lot.
Cola, I feel as though you have it. You have
But
that.
I have it in my lane. I sell jewelry on Facebook with the aunties and the grandma, and that works for me over there. So my confidence comes from being in my lane, doing what I do. I don't dare come over here and try to do this. Like I would crash and burn. I have an
would
opinion,
not.
but I
Why
can
you
have an
think that?
opinion in the chat or whatever, but not as a YouTuber, because that is not gonna fly. And then 2, it can get me in a lot of trouble. And I like having my little $5. I want to keep my
Shut
little
up.
$5. So it's just like I'm not trying
You-
to get into it for free.
And you gotta
Mm.
and that and it's not to be, and let me put it in this format. I believe a lot, of course, with the men, it's much easier, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of secrets and a lot of gatekeepers. And so
Mm.
those who are
You
in,
know something.
I know a whole lot,
Nelson
but
know
I'm not gonna
everything.
Hey,
Okay.
Nelson. See,
I'm not
that's
gonna
how I
talk
can
about
hide.
that.
See, I can hide behind y'all, get all the good juicy tea.
So there are certain situations that happen behind closed doors. So when there's information like that, it's like I need you to pay me this amount because I got not only the text messages, I got the tape, I got the emails, and I know the address where you go from here to here and what time you leave. And your wife don't know nothing about it.
And see,
It's
that's
easy.
how what you call it was making his money doing that. The last person that they just put in the chat thing, that first name, that's how he was making his money.
Oh,
But
so
Delson, go
yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So it's easier for the male aspect compared to the female because the female, that person will be trying to holler or try to make them a part of their concubine movement.
The Gigi situation, got it.
So like it's going to be harder when it comes to the female as the church aspect, though. That's what I'm saying. As far as giving certain dialogue and information, because they all about making a team. And as soon as one conference ends, hey, look, she good. Check her out. Okay, let me fly her out. And it's just like it's a rotating, revolving circle, and that's what happens.
What
Okay,
happened to
Delson.
Sheridan, Courtney?
Got that
He shut her
paperwork.
down real quick, didn't he?
Got that
She was on the road for a minute.
I knew she was gonna get that
Hopefully she
paperwork the
went
way she was carrying on so bad. I said, "You about to get that paperwork in the mail, sister."
She did, and
Calm
she
down.
went to sit down. She went to play volleyball somewhere. Then
period. But Delson, let me ask you this. Do you think that it's a matter of trust when it comes to females in this particular space in the church sector?
No, they
Most,
don't care about no
most,
trust.
yes, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because of course, what they're gonna think about, women are very emotional, and when they get in a weak area of statue or have conversation with, like they got to get it off their mind, and they share it with the wrong person that has the wrong intent, and then what happens? It becomes a public situation when it was supposed to be a private.
So you don't think that there's a possibility of a female, just in general, of a female Larry Reed, or a female William, or a female St. James, or a female,
Yes.
I definitely believe it, yes, for sure. But that female would have to literally break those boundaries
Yeah, you
to
can't
actually
have
get
no
in there
you,
and
you
get
can't have no
your
care.
hands dirty.
Yeah, you can't
You gotta
have
get your
no
hands
care.
dirty.
You can't be
And
afraid of going to jail or none of it.
yeah, you
And
gotta
most
get
of
your hands
y'all got
dirty.
too much to lose. Like y'all done
jail.
I ain't gonna
Yes.
say jail. I'm not gonna say jail.
What
Yes.
you going to jail for? Blogging?
No.
Girl, you know, out in these
So
streets, they go for
this is my thing. Remember when I was talking earlier about vocabulary and format, right? So learning certain situations and things that you can say and not say, so you're not being sued or a cease and desist. There's certain things that you cannot do, and so with that, some women can be emotional and share things that they shouldn't even talk about on the platform, and that's how they get caught. I'm not saying that. I believe there was a bunch of women that tried to do it, honestly, but the information that they had, they spoke it too soon. They didn't let it be
And it didn't
public,
stick.
and they get shut down quick.
Mhm.
And a lot of them move emotionally. That's why I go back to that word. It's like, oh, I got this. It's boiling hot, and it's like, nah, you can't move that way. It has to be
I mean, you
formatted
can,
correctly.
but you have to be
I mean,
willing
you
to
can,
accept the backlash.
but you don't have to pay for it later. So what's the point of doing that?
But
That's what I'm
my
saying.
thing is, Delson, sometimes we just want to see me. Know that I counted up the cost. So if I want to just say it, I want to just say it, and I don't give a hot tutti frutti what you say, because sometimes
That's
you just
fine.
want to say it, and
But
I don't
see-
care what I don't care what, because in that particular thing, I just and I roll my neck about it, and don't care, and
see, that's why I think you would be good.
Yeah, but it don't roll over well in every situation. It may have rolled over well with that. The next may not. They may want to do a cease and desist. The next may want to put my address out there. The next may want to call my job. So it's levels to it all. Where you think it's just whatever, and you have to be willing to match it or not.
So let me say this: you all, and everybody that's hearing me knows who Larry Reed is. Larry Reed changed his whole position after a certain time frame, right? Because he was talking about a lot of people in front of everybody. And what was his favorite thing? I won't talk about it until it's public.
Right.
But the thing is Larry had more intel than what was public.
Yes, absolutely.
That was the thing. So a lot of stuff that we said that was public, it wasn't. We only had the surface. You had the inside.
Delson.
And so when you made the,
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So what he had on the inside, then it was made public based off what he said
Right.
at that point. And so then when he actually starts seeing all these lawsuits and losing all this money, what happened? You don't hear about all the stuff that he used to talk about and talk about people and the information. He stopped doing that. So
and his
it's a
last
difference.
hurrah was trying to pull one over on Jakes. He thought that was going to be his last big banger.
And we see what happened with that.
And we ain't heard nothing from your. Where is he? We won't even. He went somewhere and sat
Child,
down.
it's like he
Who?
disappeared into the
Young
cloud.
blood. And now he's left with garage sales. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like
Not garage
it-
sales.
You
Yeah,
keep
I'm just saying, like it worked with Peter Pan, but it didn't work with Pinocchio. Like Pinocchio pulled your card. So it's just like I think he thought that if I got 100,000 for this one, so I know I can do 200 over here. And you don't know what cards they really holding.
But Bishop
And the-
Jordan
Almost
said,
kind of like a game of Russian roulette. You don't really know. You just spinning, thinking
Right.
that you don't really know until you
And
roll
it's
up on the
just-
Jordan and it shut your whole operation down. Because why he kissing you on the cheek, he got that gun to your back, and you say,
Come on,
"God,
Judas. Come on, Judas.
yes." Did he not? I said,
Okay.
"Ooh, he was over there kissing that man in the mouth, and don't, ooh, baby, it blew your whole setup." I was done, but I was.
But
living.
it's to the point to where it's like you see an African American, right? You would
Mhm.
never know that they can speak Russia,
Right,
but they're only going to use it at the time that it's being needed.
right,
You have a lot of people that are out there that know the language,
baby.
that know the law, and will put it in front of your face.
Yes,
Try me if you want to,
try me.
and I will let all the chess come out. I mean, that's how it is now. They started learning the law.
Yeah.
but Bishop Jordan said something the other night on I can't remember whose platform it was, but he said something key. It might have been St. James. He said that salacious type of vlogging is over with.
No, it's not. It's over with for the person that he shut down. It's over
What he
with.
said
No,
from the
these people they looking now. Folks are scared of lawsuits.
Yeah, but they still doing it though. They may
Some
have
of-
curtailed it over here in the church sector, but in the beef sector, they still pulling up. They still doing this. They still pulling people old criminal records. They still putting out
Beef
where they
sector,
children
that's
go
a
to school.
whole other
Yeah, they
beef.
still doing it over there.
the
Like
beef
Tasha K
sector.
still calling out people, and she's been sued down to the bones, and she still be skirting around it, thinking like I must say just a little bit, but she still be playing with that thing.
But Tasha K has the resources to be able to fight her battles.
She ain't
Does
got it.
she?
She ain't
Does
got
she?
it. She ain't got it. No.
Because I was
That-
going to say
that's
they
what y'all
come in.
think.
She
No,
ain't got it. I'm just
Courtney-
saying. I
Courtney,
think she still have
they-
to keep up the shenanigans
Yeah.
to be able to
Right.
pay that girl them $4 million. So you still
I
have
see
to
what
play
you're
the
saying.
game to pay the people.
I see
because
what
they coming after her business, her
There you
husband's
go.
businesses
You
right
see
now.
why she's sitting her chilling over there to Africa? Her
Mm,
husband
that
ain't
part.
over here. Yeah.
she did.
Nope.
Yes.
Yes,
Chilling
they
there.
Oh,
they're literally she was trying to build all these businesses, having other people come on her platform to
Mhm.
show what there was been selling, like this can lose weight, this cream can do this, all this other stuff, because she was trying to make profit. She couldn't afford what was old. And so
Yes.
since that happened, they start going after her assets and the husband,
And
because the husband
Come on,
is
Bill.
the husband family is wealthy.
Yes, they are.
They're very
They
wealthy.
Africans.
So they
Like
coming behind
Africans
that.
with 3-4 wives wealthy.
Yep.
So why she send the kids up the way?
So I guess they won't, have to suffer all the loss. She said she had to turn in her car. That's how Larry ended up getting Tasha K old house.
Yep.
What?
Yes, Larry was living in Tasha K old mansion. He was able to rent it out. They said it was through Jordan, but I don't know about all
No, that was Cardi's.
That was Cardi B's
that.
old
No,
house.
Cardi
that was
B's house.
Tasha K. Tasha K.
Mm-mm. That was
I
Cardi
promise
B's
you,
old
it was
house.
Tasha K old house.
No, that was Cardi's house.
That was Cardi's.
Okay.
Because that's when
Larry was not
Cardi
renting
moved.
Tasha K's
Cardi
house.
moved to Nashville.
Yeah.
Memphis, I think. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm getting it mixed up. I'm sorry.
I thought
get somebody
Tasha
mixed
K had something to do with Larry getting her house,
Mm-mm.
and he was paying like $12,000 a month in rent.
No, that was Cardi B old house.
Cardi B.
Cardi had just moved out of that.
Oh, okay.
Because that was Atlanta. That was a house in Atlanta. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
With the 3-4 car garage and the things of the things. Okay.
It had a whole that I went over when rode through there when Cardi was there. That house, just the land.
I mean, $12,000-$13,000 in rent. Go, I would never.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got Cardi money, you can do that. That's like about 12.
No. I'm talking about Larry.
Oh, well.
I'm saying you're paying that much in rent.
But let me tell you.
But he had partners at the Wazoo.
Y'all know he was that guy. We all was on the train.
He was bringing in money. He was
that guy.
Who you said Larry was that guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Well, yes, he was. He was bringing in the money. Yeah.
When did you start following him?
I started following him. I never gave Larry a dime.
I'm saying
I didn't give him money. I just went with you following him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I knew all the things of all the juicy things. I was
Patreon member
on William Murphy's baby mama. All the things of the things.
Okay. So do you go way back?
When
Lisa and them used to be on the show?
No.
Okay.
See, I didn't know Abuda. I didn't know none of those people.
Mm-hmm.
When the wife was married to a whole nother, that whole situation.
The one that was married to the one
Mm-hmm. Larry was that guy. That money was real.
And they all was living in the house with him.
So I guess he was spending it like funding everybody and giving it,
He was living the lifestyle. He could afford
what everybody else with money.
Anything.
I mean, I don't know his personal business. I don't know about all of that.
I'm just saying for him to be what he is now.
Well, we assuming
when you have people, some people, when you have a lot of money, you don't think about these days.
No.
And by the time you think of when these days start coming around, your money is already short. So you have to now.
I'm so stingy, girl. I be holding on to every dollar. I'm always thinking like, Mama said it would be days like this.
But then we got to think too. Some of these people's broke ain't other people's broke. So whereas they may not have the money that they used to have, it does not mean that they're necessarily broke. They just may not be able to move around like they used to.
Only people can say that it's like people like Michael Jackson and Prince and stuff. But when you like the YouTuber, I'm thinking when you selling your drawers and your jewelry, I'm thinking you pretty much down to the last.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. But a few years ago, he was. I mean,
I'm just saying, like he didn't, like you don't just wake up and just I'm selling everything and moving to Africa. Like,
well, it didn't just happen. It happened to Cola.
I need to hold up.
Cola. It happened over time. It didn't. He didn't just
but
wake
he
up.
did.
So I'm saying to that, it wouldn't know nothing in your head to say, I'm not gonna spend this.
No. So no. Let me say this. He was already had a project in Ghana that he was gonna build. He was gonna start building. He actually went over there and started actually building homes and businesses.
Girl, I'm Delton.
He wasn't expecting it.
I ain't buying none of this.
I'm serious.
Y'all actually be believing what Larry be saying?
No, I'm telling you the truth.
Larry ain't
honestly.
built not one house in Atlanta, let alone Ghana.
You got to remember. No, hold on. You got to remember the cost out there is beyond lower.
May be, but if you're renting here in Atlanta, it's hard for me to believe that you're buying anything in Ghana.
Okay.
No,
that's
not
tell me that pipe dream. No.
That's not true.
It's not
a lot of
dream.
people renting that have stuff.
If you can't handle what's in Atlanta, what makes me think that you're going to hop all the way to Ghana and now all of a sudden you just building subdivisions?
It's not. No. That's what I'm saying. It's not all of a sudden. This has been a process. He hadn't been talking about it. That's what I'm talking about. This has been a thing that's been going on for a long time.
Now, when he first started it, the money that I believe the money that he had when he first started it versus what he has now is a lot different. So what he was basically he can't complete, but he can still do some stuff.
I think he can meet ends meet. I think he pay rent and he eat. But it says a lot when Manessa said you at the payday loan and now you on Facebook Marketplace. I didn't make
Well,
this up.
a lot of
This
people.
is things that's is he
Nicola
did.
said, I didn't make this up.
I didn't make it up, so I don't want y'all to
But
think
so,
I'm
but
saying
can I?
this. The
But
man
can I?
said it's on Facebook
But can I
Marketplace.
say this though?
It
Remember
just
what I
wasn't
said before.
overnight,
Remember what
though.
I said before. When he started changing the conversation on his
Mhm.
His money
platform,
started changing.
those numbers started getting dry.
For
The money
sure.
started getting dry. The
Absolutely.
Patreon wasn't heavy as much.
That's
Those
right.
people that when he was doing a conference, I think in Atlanta at the
Mhm.
convention center, that he would
Reformation.
do
That's right. He was trying to do a little Reformation thing too, huh?
right, and they were
Some
coming
folks
in
was
wearing the
coming
all
though.
white and all of that. He had big givers that were giving. Those people are
Yep.
not giving no more. So it's
Mm.
not like all that stuff that was happening. Now, mind you, even when the pandemic happened,
Mhm.
he was on like almost every day. People were
Yep.
going in there. And so
Yes.
then also remember this, he was doing something within the spiritual realm or whatever that was. And I can't,
Mhm.
I'm not knocking what he was doing.
Whatever
Just some things I just didn't
black
agree with.
magic.
Mhm.
But what he was doing on that realm and then what he was doing in his social realm, it was two
Cohort.
different parties.
What
So
you mean?
that money plus that, the LRLers, all of that,
Mhm.
that was two different situations that was happening.
But it was
So those
going in the
Absolutely.
people that
same
were
pot. He was trying to split it up with the NBN network, but
right,
it was
right.
going all this. And then he was like, "I'm not the owner," because he was trying to
hmm
separate himself with the tax thing. That was the tax thing.
Exactly.
But see,
Exactly.
that stuff didn't start happening until later. We got to remember, we
Recent.
got to give credit where credit is. He was
Mhm.
doing this thing. It was a
Yeah,
couple
he was.
stories
But I'm
that
saying doing his thing, but I'm saying he wasn't saving anything. I'm just saying if I'm making that much money, I would think to set something to the side and don't touch this for a
but
rainy day.
people that
What?
think that it's not gonna stop, not gonna think that though.
Well, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was more into investments than
Right. And
saving.
I think that's
Yeah.
and that's what you call it. Jordan was already teaching about not saving but investing. Because
Mhm.
he's
But
always
he
been
wasn't
there's no
investing the
reason for
same
having
thing
to save an
Jordan
account.
did.
But see, everybody again, that's like if I hear something from Bishop and he's investing in it, and let's just say he says he's investing in, I don't know, let's just say poppy seeds, I don't know, and I say, oh well, okay, and I may not put as much of an investment in, or I may not do it at all. I'm
Mhm.
not going to get the same return that he's getting.
Mhm.
Now, where I could have put in more, I would have more. But if you're not investing correctly,
Mhm.
it's
Gonna
all going
crash.
to fail. It's all going to fall. So you can
But
have a Rolls Royce, a Phantom, you can have a vet, a 10-bedroom mansion. You can have all of these things.
Mhm.
But if you don't take care of your money right,
Mhm.
when the ish hit the fan, it's all going bye-bye. And then you're going to start taking out loans because you're like, okay, I can get this back. I can get this back. And you never get it back. Now I'm not talking about this is anybody. You 4 or 5
Mhm.
loans in, and you can never get out of this hole that you're in. We have to
and
learn how to one listen when
Mhm.
when advice is given. If somebody is telling me to do something and I don't follow it and I fall, that's my fault.
Mm.
mind you, remember who's his mentor? His mentor is not having no marketplace sale. His mentor
Yeah.
is not selling anything
Come
Then
on.
there's it.
at one time, mind you. And it wasn't his mentor before. I don't know exactly why, but that even shows you were connected to someone that was helping you to go to a different place. Now
Mhm.
here we are. Now it's going a different direction.
Mhm. Do you all think that if Larry stayed in the same vein of of how he used to do you think that will work now? And do you think that the money would still flow in from that.
I think he's done too much damage. Like once people see your hand, I think it's a done deal. Like you can't. What they say, you can't unpour spoiled milk, spilled milk. Like it's the damage already been done.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going after someone's character, it's like you hiding your hands. What you got going on? You displaying something, and I'm not trying to be ultra deep, but if God has forgiven me, why are you bringing up old wounds that has already been taken care of? If it's already been handled, so why are we talking about something that has no weight anymore? But then here we are. Guess what? Who's talking about the story? Nobody. It's gone.
Yep.
Well, you guys.
That's why I try to talk about stuff in a certain type of way. I try to not say certain things, not because I'm scared, not because of nothing like that, but like I always say, if the shoe was on my foot, what would I do? Even though it's public, I get that. But people are still human. Like Brian Kern is still human.
Yes.
Wherever he is right now, whether he's been all the way checked in or still in the in between, whatever the case is, Prophet Kern is not enjoying. This is baby Brian. This baby Brian. And I'm pretty sure he didn't shed a tear or two. He's somewhere he can't leave. He can't. They done locked him down. Ain't no phone calls. He can't text.
What y'all gonna do if he is at church tomorrow?
I'll be happy.
I'm gonna just laugh.
I'm gonna go to shouting at home. I'm gonna
just laugh.
I'm not gonna shout.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna do no shouting now. If they put out, if a paper or something come out, no. It's gotta be time served and he out. I'm not about to shout because he out on work release.
Well, Courtney, what we do know is ain't no release on no Sunday. So try again on Monday. Let's see what happens.
Courts is closed till Monday.
So he will not be at nobody's church tomorrow. Not in his church tomorrow.
He may be in where county he in.
The prison.
Oh shoot. But they said he was going.
But right now,
did he say he was going to be at church on
He
tomorrow?
said he was going to be that Sunday.
It was put on. It was on his account, but it don't necessarily mean that he posted it.
Oh, so it wasn't him that said it.
He didn't say it. It was posted via his account.
But
that he was going to be at his church on Sunday morning.
It says see you Sunday and Wednesday. Or was it Tuesday? Sunday and something.
So
well, maybe he did a video and they're gonna play it.
That's what I'm thinking. Like doing the what y'all the David
Taylor.
David Taylor. They put him on the screen too.
Yeah, they put him on.
They do.
We'll see you Sunday.
They do.
He be in his jail clothes preaching.
He be on the call behind the It says, this is what the flyer says. We'll see you Sunday, August 16th at 10 a.m. Doors open at 9:45 a.m. Sunday service will be held at
like this. Get them out.
Wait, hold on. Let me remind y'all.
Delson, like, wait a minute.
So y'all remember during pandemic, some of the churches was having church, and what happened? They were doing pre-production. It wasn't on a Sunday morning, but they pre-recorded.
Delson, this is good.
After the calls, they set it up,
and they probably did, and he probably did pre-recorded for the next 9 months.
You know it now. Nah,
he didn't get it for it's not
9 months.
He probably pre-recorded for the next 9 months.
It's not hard. How many
Listen.
Sundays is it in the 9 months?
That's a lot
I
of
don't know.
preaching. That's a lot
That
of
is a lot of that.
No. You thinking about it?
Delson,
How
cut it
many
out.
Sundays is it in 9 months?
A lot.
We got
Google
uh
it.
4,
I'm
8,
not right. I'm not
12.
finna stress my brain out trying to figure it out. That's a lot.
But
That
no,
man ain't
but
do all that pre-recording.
but check this out though, right?
It's
Listen to what
easy.
I'm saying. So this is the thing, and I mean I wouldn't dare do
If that
this.
thing is pre-recorded,
But this is
God,
this is the thing. Think about it, right? He has multiple pastors at the
yeah,
campuses, right?
yes, yes.
So say for instance, you have a campus pastor that comes, which he
Mhm.
did while when he was of course out, where he
Mhm.
didn't always preach at the Houston campus. He had another, probably possible another one of the pastors that would come and preach, right? So then what happens if, right, the pastor comes for a whole month,
No, wait
a
a minute,
whole
because he only
no,
do
wait, I'm not
one Sunday out a month in
right.
Houston.
Right. So this is where I'm getting at.
Okay.
If he was to bring someone, right,
Mm-hmm.
within, let's say, the next 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
then they say, Pastor Quorum wants to talk with you all. So this is a video that he has sent us, but they pre-recorded it. I'm saying,
Listen, my
and then
pastor
they
used to
show
do
it.
it all the
I
time. He
hope
was
he
out.
ain't do that.
He was
I
out.
wouldn't
This
be
was in the
surprised.
80s. This was in the 80s when he was out on Sundays, definitely on first Sunday, but like first and third Sundays, he would call in for about a hot 10 to 15 minutes and he would
Where
talk
he was at?
in California. He would talk to us over the PA system. They would, if we
Oh
were
my
singing,
God.
if somebody was preaching, whatever it was, they would cut it. Pastors on the phone. He would talk to us over the intercom. Then
He was in jail?
No, he wasn't in jail. He was sick. But I'm saying,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
no, he wasn't there. But I'm saying,
What the
if
heck?
they was doing that in the 80s, what's the problem now?
No,
It's a whole nother
It's
time
a
now.
whole
You got
nother.
technology.
Don't
You got
pre-record.
the
The only
computer.
thing I want pre-recorded is my announcements. That's
Oh
it.
well, no.
Well, you get ready because you
Lord,
No.
He gonna put us on another fast, Courtney. You better get ready because he gonna put us
45 days.
I need
45
you
days.
to show up like Jesus did to Doubting Thomas. I need you to show up in the flesh.
No.
And I need you to show us your hand.
No.
Show us your hands.
Because ain't none of David Taylor's people seen no flesh. He been on the phone talking.
been on the phone.
And they love, let him free. No,
And every 10 seconds, your call is being recorded.
Your call is being recorded.
Shut up, Delson. You sound
You
just like
accept
a
the phone call from inmate 54321.
Right.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
You have 30 seconds. Boom.
That's what they call
I'm
for
sorry.
the
I should be laughing.
I
I'm
got
sorry.
30
I'm not
seconds,
laughing
y'all.
at that. I'm laughing at Nicola and Sean. I don't want it.
Lord have mercy.
You have 2 minutes left.
Oh, not 2 minutes. They got to
And
shout. They got to
that's the altar and offering call. A minute apiece.
No.
Anybody
Man.
want to be
No.
saved right now? Give your names. They
I
gonna
don't
get in
want it.
contact with you. The rest of y'all send
No.
y'all offerings in to the Cash App to the
No.
Please.
Oh,
And you get that sound. Beep. Your call has ended. Goodbye.
I cannot.
I'm gonna cry.
Boom.
Oh no.
He didn't pray for the
No,
people and got their offerings.
This Delson and Nicola carrying on and Sean. I'm not. I have no parts of that. But I do
She
not.
can't take it. She can't take it.
I can't take
Not
it.
the khakis and
I
white
do
shirt.
not. I do not want my pastor. I do not want to see my pastor on that screen on the phone
Well,
behind
listen,
the
Pastor
wall.
is in a jumpsuit right now. There is no more suit. Ain't
No.
no Burberry. Ain't no Cardis on
No,
his
it
face.
might be a white t-shirt. A white t-shirt.
Oh
t-shirt
my
and
God.
khakis.
No.
Oh, Lord.
No.
And he got on some jelly shoes. He's
Long johns.
Listen, I would rather not hear from you at all.
Oh, Jesus.
We cannot handle that, Pastor.
You gotta
The
hear
Long
the
John?
voice
We
of the
cannot
man of
handle that.
God.
No.
Oh.
No. Do
What
a
is that?
pre- you
He'll
can
never
do-
leave me nor forsaken me.
Shut up. No.
What did
No.
Tiara say?
No.
Tierra will go
I don't
in.
want no parts of. I cannot see that.
Listen,
No.
it's the reality.
No.
You
But
gotta
We'll
see.
wait.
I'm not
We'll
no,
wait till
but
you come
like
out.
in all seriousness, I would not be surprised if they have them on the
Man,
screen.
dog,
I would not be surprised
please.
at all.
No.
Pre-recorded. I would
I
not be
wouldn't
surprised.
either.
I'm gonna be
Pre-recorded.
Yeah,
That's you know how
pre-recorded.
much work that is? That's
That's
a lot of work. That's a
If he given
lot
if
of work.
but
He
if you
can sit
cutting
right there
segments
at
in,
that
if
desk.
he probably started the day after they
He
made the
found out.
ruling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
But
ain't just
still
do them all
though.
last week, Courtney.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm about to man. He too busy for all that. Okay.
Because now
Well,
think about it.
I
The
don't want no
other,
pre-recorded
Like
message.
tomorrow.
no.
Set it up.
But the other Sunday, when they were in transition to the new building or whatever they was doing,
You talking
they
about when they went to the
did,
hotel?
yeah, they did play an old sermon.
Mm.
They did pull
Oh,
up the old.
So they trying to see
that's
how it's
because
gonna
they didn't
sound.
have church, right?
They ain't having church tomorrow either, so they gonna pull up an old.
They not having church though. I thought it said they would have a church tomorrow.
Okay,
They having
you,
church tomorrow.
you missing what I'm saying, honey. Just
They,
like
they,
they
they
played
said it's
that
gonna
old
be a replay. It's
15,
gonna be a replay.
they can do a replay again. You got to think of how many services he's done. All of them are
Don't
not
show
out.
no replay tomorrow.
Okay, well,
We're not
we're
getting
gonna
a
have to
replay
pray
tomorrow.
for Courtney y'all, because she's not gonna be able to handle it tomorrow.
I don't want no replay. I don't want no pre-recorded message. I don't want to hear nothing from no phone. I don't want to see you in your jail attire on the video call.
We gotta
None
pray,
of that.
y'all.
I need you to walk in there.
We gotta
So-
pray because Courtney ain't gonna
Do
be
the
able to
hands,
So-
do the hands,
so
Gordon.
we-
Walk in there.
Walk in
So
there.
do y'all remember when the last time something happened like this and he was sat down by his advisor, which was Lambert
James
Gates,
Gates.
and y'all see what happened during
Hey,
that time
St.
frame, right?
James.
And then prison to my
Apostle, we gotta pray because Courtney ain't gonna
St.
be all
James, I
right.
couldn't make it because I'm live in front of the jail. Okay.
Oh.
So I couldn't make it over there.
And
But
me and
remember
Cola
when he-
trying to get her out. She won't
trying to
leave.
get
But y'all remember when all that happened, there were other pastors that just handled the churches until he was off sabbatical at that time. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen this time around. I'm not sure, but
He said he was not gone long. He was gone 3.5 seconds.
no, he
Okay,
was gone
what
for
is
some
this
months.
Oasis church? Do y'all know what the Oasis church that they supposed to be meeting at tomorrow is? Because that's not the hotel.
Oh my
so
God.
where's
That
the-
That's
is
probably Is that a 7-day Adventist church?
that's not a church, is it?
I
That's
don't know.
that's
I know
I
he
thought it
ain't
was like an
the
event space or something. No,
because the Oasis
Wow.
here is the hot tub spot. I hope that ain't
That's
What?
You taking me too fast. Now wait a minute.
say again.
No, that's not
the
where they're going to be.
Oasis here is a hotel, but I don't know.
You said that's what it. Oh Lord.
That's what they said. They're gonna be there tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So
Is that
they're
is
gonna
that
be
the
at
Charlotte
the Oasis.
in Charlotte, right?
Yep. 604 Doug Mays Place,
So
Charlotte,
they having
North
church
Carolina.
tomorrow.
With whom?
I ain't
The
gonna say
courts
nothing
is
y'all
when he
because they
checked
already
himself.
out here saying I'm delusional. So
Listen, when he checked himself in Friday, that's the end of the week. Can't nothing be done till Monday if something gonna be done. Nothing.
so they can't let him.
They
so he
can't
can't do
do
work.
Courtney,
Work
the
related.
judges,
That about for the after
they
Sabbath day.
ain't nobody meeting on the weekend. Them folks at home with
Talk
their
to her,
families.
Delta. You gotta talk her off the cliff, Lord. Gotta
No
hold
one
her
is trying to
hand
meet
gently.
nobody. Those even if it was an emergency, the judge would say, "Wait till Monday. It's my day off."
Delta, you taking Courtney too fast. You gotta hold her hand and say it softly. You taking her
We
too
gotta pray, y'all. When y'all wake
Courtney,
up in the
it's
morning,
not gonna
just
be
say a
until
prayer for
Monday.
Courtney. Courtney, what time y'all service start tomorrow? Y'all back in church? Because you need to be in somebody's service.
I'm going to KCC tomorrow, and that's on period.
Oh,
Because my
you
pastor
gonna
is gonna walk
drive?
in there.
You driving,
Courtney,
Courtney? You driving
Courtney,
all the way to the?
Courtney,
She
ain't no
said take, she
KCC
said
in
take
Houston
50
tomorrow.
some
You
minutes to
already know
go.
that.
52
No,
minutes to
I'm
Don't
go.
going
come up
to
here tomorrow.
KCC
Tomorrow, you
Charlotte.
need. Listen, don't you come up here tomorrow. Tomorrow, you need an offering for your gas because you done drove. Because they got to give me
No,
my gas money for my trip today. So
I finna say
Son,
we
they
road
know ain't no
tripping then.
KCC. Courtney, no, ain't no KCC service on Sunday morning in Houston. It's always on Saturday morning. You know.
I'm going to Charlotte.
Courtney just gonna fight it out.
Sean gonna drive us again like she did last weekend. Sean gonna drive us up
Oh,
there.
you should have told me this early. I ain't go to sleep. I ain't got the rest to get.
Lord have mercy.
We
going
gonna
to
go and just
KCC
be on the
tomorrow.
steps. Me,
Y'all better get on
Courtney.
that jet.
Listen, me, Courtney, Nicola, Tierra, Kayla, we'll all be on the steps of
Y'all
the
said
KCC
All of us.
she
tomorrow.
delusional as I don't
Burberry
fuck on my
Cass gonna
Facebook.
be there. Mhm.
Oh God.
Woo!
St. James, you're there. Go on around there. He'll
He
be
ain't
there.
wasting. The prelate say his plane taking off. He cannot be.
Oh, that's right. St. James has Stellar Wars, ain't it?
He in Charlotte. He right around the corner from the church. Gone over
Oh,
there.
you said he already died.
He out
You
there.
know what,
Gone around there.
Courtney? It may have been God that stopped you from going because He knew that you was gonna go on over there on them steps of the KCC and sit there and wait because you know that He wasn't in there.
Lord have
It's
mercy.
reason.
So I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if there's a line. If there's a line tomorrow at church, because they're gonna see if he gonna be there tomorrow. Watch. I wouldn't be
What
surprised.
time his church start? 10?
10.
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna be there. They didn't put this flyer up. His members done already put up something. I'm not believing nothing until someone credible. I said, oh, okay. The Saints is they listen. Courtney, you ain't the only one because the Saints she posted today. She said, I don't believe none of you vloggers.
Who said that?
Talking about you, Courtney.
Naomi. She said, y'all,
She talking about me.
y'all put my pastor in jail. He's not.
The Stella folks gonna go. Go
Yep.
around there, St. James.
Listen,
Go around there. Turn the camera on.
They gonna be there.
I wouldn't waste my
Y'all
going on to the airport. Go on
down
ahead.
Thomas's.
All I
Gas
know
up
is
and
I
get
better
on
not
the
see no
road.
AI videos tomorrow.
So y'all, can we
Shut
go?
up.
Can we go live? Can we? Okay, y'all want to go? Come back on after,
Or during.
or during?
During the
Early
service?
morning.
Yeah. Like, can you put the service on the screen like to the side? Okay.
And do a play-by-play. I mean,
Courtney, listen, if you gonna be on mute, cause we can't do the hollering and the crying and the speaking. I'm gonna need you to be on mute when he don't show up. I need you cause Courtney gonna fall out. We already
gonna
got
fall
this
out.
off
She
for
gonna
your
fall
lap. We got you some water and some tissue. We gonna be ready.
The minute
'cause-
she see them khakis cross that screen, she's just gonna fall out.
I'm not gonna be okay.
He gonna be looking like Brian Carr gonna be looking like he going to third grade.
Oh my God! Shut up, Cola.
Now he's gonna be in fed. So once they get him processed and he be there, he'll be in plain clothes. But for as of right now,
So they did
I'll
that
be
today.
y'all go right ahead. Let me know how that works out because I'll be in my second service tomorrow.
Okay.
That's right. I'm supposed to be going around there to Wheeler.
Oh yeah, you supposed to hit.
well, maybe you may go to Wheeler, Courtney, because we don't want you to.
I got to make sure. I got to see if my pastor come to church tomorrow.
Her man of God, yeah, her prophet.
Y'all be clowning me on the slick on this YouTube. I ain't talking about y'all.
I
I'm
want
talking
you to do your
past
hair in
y'all.
a bob. So when you doing your hair, you and Tierra hair can bob back and forth in the front together.
We love you, Courtney. We got
Listen.
you. We holding you up.
Hold you up.
Hold me up. Hold me up.
Mhm.
But Carla the one been crying and falling out though.
I have. I just can't.
She the one been crying
You
and falling out.
let me tell you what the thing is though. With Card, you don't know. He always like be pulling these rabbits out of hats, and you just feel like,
Hold on. I just got a little
Uh-oh.
piece of something in my inbox. Let me
He
pull it
can't
up.
pull
Let me
this.
see.
He can't pull.
Hold on. Let me see. Where it's at.
Oh,
See it.
Father.
Oh, here we go. It says, "Mama has spoken."
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was like 3-4 hours ago. I've seen that.
oh, let me see.
Oh,
I ain't-
Oh,
yeah.
you already seen it? Okay,
I
then
ain't seen it.
let me pull it up anyways. Hold on, let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Mother, we with you.
Oh,
Look, mother. We with you, mother. All right, y'all. All right, let me add it to the stage. Mother Carr has spoken. Let me see if I can enlarge. Is there a way from? Well, let me remove everybody from the. All right, can y'all hear me?
uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay. It says, I don't know if y'all can see this or not. This is my stance. Be careful.
Uh-uh.
Our God is God.
Uh-huh.
Speak
Either
up.
we believe this Bible or we don't. I believe God. I had to.
That Mother Con, you ain't said that. I
Mhm.
thought you said I'm like, Mother
Oh,
Con, I thought you
forgive me.
were that bad as Con talks. If he do it or not, God is still good. It's just like, boo. I thought you was finna
Oh
get
my
it.
God, Cola.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say,
She
I
was
will
looking for.
get
She was
down
looking for
and talk
something.
to the judge. And the
Be
judge
careful.
said, I thought she was about to say something.
This don't mean that
Okay.
you can't believe
I'm just saying.
God. God does what he wants to do, not what we want
Be
him to do.
careful.
Huh? That's what she
That's what
said.
she
But
said. Be
why?
careful.
But okay. So this is my thing. Why do we have to over spiritualize everything?
Well, she
That's
was
his mama.
blind,
She
Delta. Delta,
gone.
she was blind a few days ago.
Cola.
So
I
now that
cannot.
she can see, Delta,
I'm not.
that's when you shout right to head of all shot. She was blind, and now she can see. See, Delta,
Cola.
you missed it.
I
You
forgot
missed
about
it.
that. No, I did.
Okay.
I did see that.
See,
I'm
I
not.
did see
see,
that.
you
I
saw it.
forgot.
See, look
I
at you.
I'm
saw it.
not.
I did.
Oh,
Well,
I
she
cannot.
said that, but
I
then
cannot.
she was outside talking to the birds and stuff. So I don't
The
know
what?
Who?
what Mother Kern was in her backyard looking at the nature. So I'm just trying to figure out at what point.
Y'all
Sean.
not gonna talk
She
about.
was
Oh
admiring
my
God's
God.
creation.
Please.
But she had to see him to. Never mind.
It's
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
on Mother Corn. You know,
It's a
Brian
whole
take
lot.
care of her.
It is.
Just
It's
go
a
Brian.
lot on all of us.
She
It's
just
a lot.
left. She just lost her husband.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was
and
not
now
her
her son.
husband, Delson. You messy.
I said ex-husband.
Oh, I
They
thought
weren't
you said
married.
husband. No,
Oh,
they
they
No, I
were
were
said
not.
married.
ex-husband.
Oh,
Ex-husband.
Well,
okay.
they
They
still
were
I
the
thought you
way
said
married
she
husband. Okay, so
17,
you
so they
messy.
were married.
she lost her baby daddy, and now her son is locked up. Now that's a lot.
So y'all, okay. So what we doing? We going right now to KCC tomorrow. If I don't see him grace that pulpit,
You're not gonna do it.
I'm
Courtney,
going.
you
I'm a
still,
long
yeah,
road to it.
you still ain't heard. You,
Courtney, you keep saying if. I don't know.
and we keep telling
Okay,
you the
but
judge is at home.
it's gonna be a
It don't
rerun.
take the judge. The judge probably. I don't know.
It's a processing. There's a process. Come on now. It's flesh. It's not spirit. It's flesh. Come
You
on.
say, come on
Come
out.
on.
Come out of
Ain't
here.
none
Come
of the
out. Loose here.
preachers. Ain't nobody said, "Lord, I'm praying for you. I'm gonna let you go home till." They not doing that.
All right, let me say this: if Karn live grace that pulpit, y'all got to come back to the same platform.
Okay, hold on before we go that far. Because you had told us that he wasn't going and we was gonna owe you some a dollar. Were we supposed
And
to
I
give you
was
a
wrong.
dollar?
And I was wrong. He
Okay.
turned himself in. I was wrong.
Okay, so now we gonna go back. We gonna reverse this
Mm-hmm.
because if he's not there, I believe we should get $1 because we gave you a pass. We gave you a pass yesterday. So I'm thinking.
I have to
She
give
got-
out
she
way
gotta
too
get-
many
She got to
dollars.
get her money back for her hard hat that she ain't gonna get.
I'm trying to
That's
get
what
my
it
money
is.
for my hard hat and my
That's what
hot
it
And a
dog that I
hot
did
dog.
not get.
And a
hot
hot
dog
dog.
that you
dog.
never got.
So
St.
Courtney,
James.
two things. Two
Mhm.
things.
Mhm.
Well, three things. He's not gonna show up.
Oh,
It's either gonna be a
you
video
Nelson,
or
you taking her
or
too
a guest.
fast. You got to do it slower than that. You
I
took her
did. I
fast.
did it very
Right.
slow. I took it very slow. He's not gonna be there tomorrow. It's either gonna be a
You
video of
said
him
it too fast.
pre-recording, or it's gonna be one of the preachers that's been there in rotation.
Oh, she ain't gonna be able
And
to
we're
take
not
it,
doing
Delson.
that.
Oh,
We're not
she ain't gonna be
doing
taking
that.
none of that. She gonna be on fill out.
Okay,
It's
so
fine.
we
She can
just
fill
gonna
out.
come.
And we're gonna get right on this platform, and I'm gonna ask you I'm gonna ask you a question. Now, Courtney, what happened in church today? Please.
Oh, she gonna fall out. She ain't gonna be able to take it. She gonna get to sweating.
We already know Courtney falling
And
out.
then we got to bring her some water and Gatorade. She ain't gonna be able to do it.
She done already said no pre-records. She don't want
I'm
nobody
fasting.
else.
No.
I'm
jail
fasting till they
uniform.
get out.
You
Look,
didn't
she
do
teared
it
up
fast
even that
right
fasting?
way. Oh,
to get
it's
him in.
okay, Courtney. She teared up.
You fasting for 5 months? I mean, for 9 months?
I'm fasting
She
till they
didn't
get out.
get the fast right to not get him there, so we not going to.
Oh, Lord.
Well, let me.
Depends
Y'all
on
be
that.
talking. Y'all be talking about me. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking past y'all. Y'all
You
be talking about
said
me in these YouTube streets, and y'all, I just be carrying on. I am not delusional. I know that man got to do what he got to do. He got to serve his time. So y'all leave me alone.
You're not delusional, Courtney.
You not.
It's just
you're
a little-
prayerful.
You just
I ain't
have
talking about y'all. I'm talking
extreme
about
faith. You have extreme faith.
extreme faith. I love
Oh,
it.
and I love that from you. I
I
love
love
it.
it. Shut up, Nicole.
Because I'm here with you. Like
I like
I
that
join
extreme
on the
faith.
watch care. Just I say, shoot. If she believe it, I'm gonna go with my.
You around there to support me.
I did.
And I went by default. I just ain't all the way in. I got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I don't know.
Don't have to go out here.
You
and
was
take
outside
smoke
being
breaks. I
Baptist.
said, listen,
Right.
you got to
Take
come
a
back
smoke
in here.
break.
Courtney is falling
I
out.
took a smoke break and I missed the Soul Train line.
You did. And
I
I'm in the
know
soul
better
train
than
line
that.
with the other lady. Pile, lock, and drop it. Pile, lock, and drop it. I was doing all of that with the lady and everything. You missed
Oh,
it.
and I
I'm
missed
You
just
outside
a
smoking.
I'm just a law-abiding citizen.
Delson, you
Y'all
got
should have texted me and told me to come in.
Her and Kayla and Tierra and Dottie people, it's gonna be too much on me. Then Sean stepped out, finished eating her breakfast biscuit. Delson, you gotta come tomorrow.
Cole
I ain't gonna
around
be
there
able to
trying to
put
get
out by
Sean to
myself.
come back in church.
I'm probably gonna be in somebody's choir stand or on somebody's drums.
Delson, that you somebody gonna have to
Delson
hold it
working.
down because you gonna have to help me with Courtney tomorrow. It's gonna be too much.
It's gonna be a lot.
Well, have your tissue box ready.
Oh Lord, Delson. Oh Lord.
It's gonna be a lot between Courtney, Kayla, Tierra, Mother Khan.
Y'all keep saying
It's
Kayla,
gonna
but
be
Kayla
so
is
much.
strong. Kayla is being
Where,
strong.
matter of fact, where is Kayla?
Kayla was at the funeral.
there.
Kayla been at church. She's sick of y'all bullying her. So she done pulled back. And now Tierra is in the
back,
spotlight.
but Tierra don't pick up what Kayla left.
Where
Did
she
she?
left off.
Tierra said
So
she don't care.
So she's still in
Tierra-
Carolina.
So you know, Kayla is actually, if I'm not mistaken, she lives in Houston.
Right. Because I remember seeing her quite a few times, but she will always like go back and forth.
Yes. But when
So
I
she
went that one Saturday, she wasn't there.
Yeah, because she's in Houston, but she does go back and forth between the North Carolina and
He got some faithful, honey.
I'm
That is,
telling you, that's a lot.
that is some. Listen, my church is about 2.3 miles away, and I can't seem to get.
Yeah, you can't seem to quite make it.
I can't seem to quite get there. She going through. You sitting in Charlotte? I got to do.
My church online right now. I can't even seem to quite make it online.
I'm doing something wrong. I got to what? Oh,
We got to
got
do
to
better.
get my life together. I got to do better. I got to do better because this is not.
So y'all, what? Hold on. Me and Josh about to start a cult.
Yeah.
I'm sick of your mess. I'm so sick of your mess. I'm sick of it, St. James. I'm so sick of it.
Listen,
I'm sick of your mess. And I ain't joining either. I ain't
Listen.
joining.
if he anything like CL, we in trouble because CL had all of the people after the party, before the party, we was all there. I don't know.
You said if he anything like CL. I wish he could hear that. Child.
Lord.
But y'all, all right. So
All right, prepare
Delson?
our minds for tomorrow.
so Delson not going around there to KCC with us. He gonna be at work. He gonna be working.
Let me
Your
get
first
my
service at
clothes
7,
together.
huh?
He says it
7:30.
and when it.
How you be up this late? How you up?
And get up in the next 5 hours and keep on.
I guess so. My God, I may go around there to Willa if cause KCC service start before Willa because Willa at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
But remember,
Courtney, you ain't gonna be able to make it. Are you gonna be okay by one?
it's the hour difference too, though, Courtney.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. I'll be able to see before I go to Willa if he gonna be there or not.
Are you gonna
No,
be
because they
strong
start at
enough to
10.
get
They start
to
at
Willie?
10.
I know. Willa start at 1.
Right.
So KCC already started. I'll be able to see if he made it in the pool.
If he there, yeah, correct. Yes.
Yeah,
correct.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
Okay.
see, I don't think that would be safe, Courtney, because if he don't make it, you're not gonna make it to Willard's church because we're not gonna be able to get
No,
you
she
to
gonna, she ain't gonna be no
No,
good.
she gonna make it.
Yeah,
She gonna make it.
She ain't gonna be no good.
I'm gonna pull myself together. I'm
She ain't gonna be no good. Willard gonna think he been preaching good, and Courtney just gonna be screaming out.
Be a weeping in the well.
No, I told y'all we're gonna have a box of tissue ready for her when she comes to the
No,
door.
it's gonna be more than that. She gonna need a towel. It's gonna need a towel because she gonna be hooting and hollering.
Hooting and hollering.
And if you on that floor laid out, I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna send it to everybody.
Listen, you messed. You supposed to help me.
I
We gonna help you, all right.
supposed to be helping. He over here taking pictures.
He gonna be bending and snapping at the same time.
Des, you supposed to come around and put the sheet on.
You supposed to be
I'll tell the ushers to do it, and I'm gonna say take that picture and send it to me.
See, I can't even. Is the 1 o'clock service as packed? Delsa said no.
No, it's not full all the way. Not the one.
Jay Rochelle, you come around there to Wheeler? Come on, let me meet you.
I know Jay Rochelle was in Houston too.
Uh-huh. She sure is. It's quite a few of us. Erica, you remember Nitwit? From the last live. Y'all go back and watch the Cola in court.
She ain't been back over here. I gotta send her a gift.
Y'all is crazy.
Cola is off the chain. That video, Cola, that video got almost 300 and something views.
I bet he don't work there no more. I bet he don't upgraded himself.
Shut up.
She motivated him. She was like, what you gonna do on today is you gonna change. She was like, what came over you? I was on Courtney Phillips TV.
Listen, that lady Cola had said something. But all right,
well,
y'all.
I'm gonna get my clothes and stuff ready so we can get to the KCC. Now, if he's not there, I'm leaving.
Delsa, now if he there, then I ain't gonna be able to make Willa because
I know. I mean, you probably won't even make it to Wheeler because you still ain't gonna see him. But I understand.
They still gonna get out.
Oh Lord.
We going to Oasis. We gonna see.
I don't like
Oasis.
It just sounds.
Let me know. Make sure Sean. Make sure you wear your meta glasses.
Yeah. I got. Cause my hands gonna be full because I'm gonna have to hold Courtney, so I'm gonna need my glasses on so I can get everything. Cause
All right, y'all. If all hearts and minds are clear,
Yes, y'all.
you
Thank
gotta
y'all
make
so much for
sure
coming up.
Courtney
All
in the
right.
bed so
Thank you for
she can
having
rise
me.
early.
Cola, you doing the latest panel tomorrow with us?
Well, it depends on how it go for you, Courtney. It depends on how it go. So, I don't even want to, commit too hard until we kind of
Oh
know.
my God.
So we gonna follow your lead, and I
Oh,
believe that
I cannot.
Sean will go with, how the spirit moves on you,
I
and then
can't.
she'll go from there.
Mm-mm. All right, y'all.
All right,
Thank
I'll
y'all
see
for
y'all
coming up.
tomorrow.
all right. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
All right. Y'all, them people, y'all really think I'm delusional, but I'm not. I'll go on record as saying, my bad. I'll go on record as saying that. But thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight to the night session, Saturday Night Live, the night session. I always have an amazing time. Tomorrow night, meet me here as well as on Sean's platform for our ladies panel. That's gonna be good. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I know we love to carry on and like to have fun. So yeah, so y'all be sure to do that. Also, if you enjoyed tonight, go ahead and be sure. I've seen a couple of subscriptions come through. So thank you to those who have subscribed. Let me slow down. I appreciate that. Go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you haven't already done so. If you're in the bushes, thank you so much, J. Rochelle. You hung out with us tonight. Look at you. Thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe to the platform if you like what we have going on here. It's always a joy to be able to come on and do what we do. Yeah, we have some things that we're working on. So y'all be sure to tune in and connect with me. Also, if you would like to support the channel via PayPal, if you're watching on TV or on another screen other than your phone, you can scan the QR code there. And that's my PayPal, and that's what's called a tip jar if you would like to support the channel. Also, I have a Zelle as well, and that's I am Courtney Phillips TV at gmail.com for the Zelle. So there's that. We'll be coming back again tomorrow. Today was now it's a new day, but yesterday was day 15 of the challenge. Today is day 16 of our 31-day challenge. So there's that on that. So I will go ahead and leave y'all with some wonderful music by Leah Marie. If you haven't already, go get her album. She is absolutely amazing. Y'all have a wonderful night. And until next time, see you tomorrow.
Heaven knows